FM
So this
synth.
is, yeah.
Let me get the
So this is what it originally sounded like.
like
once it gets
general
going.
MIDI. General MIDI. Yeah.
Oh, Sin's been trying it. I can only do it with both browse at the same time, not a single one. That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, we're talking about an individual
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
That's like we're trying to wink and then close both your eyes like.
This reminds me of the old Windows screensaver with the maze.
Yeah, man. Old
great.
school.
This is way more understated than the new version.
Bird soundtrack original.
Oh, that's fun. So you can actually pick. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's we were talking about this yesterday. So Bethesda, obviously, QuakeCon, they announced a lot more about the upcoming Doom Dark Ages that's coming next year, and they
Medieval
also
Doom.
yeah, exactly, medieval Doom, and they announced a lot of well, all sorts of things for people to buy, and one of them is Doom Anthology. So it's like all of them, you know, in one beautiful box with a mini BFG, which is really cool.
Is that
A mini BFG. It's like an
an
MFG.
SFG? A small fucking gun.
I don't know what a fucking gun is, but I
BFG,
wanna
yeah.
know.
What? No. But hang on, I just want to get that tweet because it really amused me, and I'm assuming it's on purpose because yeah, but a lot of people are like, that's an interesting double meaning there potentially. What exactly do you guys mean? Let me just pull it up so I don't misquote them. There we go. Treat yourself to 5 inches of BFG and the Doom Anthology. Yeah.
All right.
I know. Medieval Doom with guns. Well, the guns are sort of, yes, technically, but like one of them literally shoots skulls of your defeated
Yeah, you load a
foes and
skull into it and it grinds it up and shoots out the little bits. Like a machine gun.
and it's
Oh, watch the trailer. Watch Maya's video
Yeah,
about
yeah,
the trailer.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
really, really good. I would say that, but it's also correct. Also accurate. I'm lost. Maya, help me out. You never get
really
lost
asking.
in video games.
I was gonna say asking me. You crazy?
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Wait.
What? But yeah, if anybody is interested in watching my video about the Doom trailer, it's more than just that. It's about a specific part of it. But yeah, here it is.
Yes, give it a watch. It's cool.
And the trailer's pretty fun.
Man, it's so smooth in the remastered version.
Well, that's the first thing you
confidence.
said when you loaded it up, like immediately, ooh. And yeah, when I was running around, I was like, this feels current.
It kind of reminds me of what Todd Howard said in a recent interview about like he got a question about remastering Fallout 1 and 2, and he was like, as long as they're all playable on newer systems, newer devices, then that's all I want.
Yeah.
Because I like the game to be played in that original old style.
Yeah. Yeah, very realistic. Well, that's the thing. If you, and I do go into it a tiny little bit in that little video, is that even though the sort of the dude that I'm talking about, not the Doom Hunter dude, is
Yeah,
indigenous
correct.
to Earth, but also has been there, you know, for millennia, and there's been some space travel and whatnot. So, yeah, still grinding up skulls in this guy. It's pretty amusing. But there's like spikes and all sorts of weird and wonderful things that they're introducing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they showed in QuakeCon as well, because that's never been seen. Well, unless you were at QuakeCon, obviously.
And Doom is low key about not about animal rights, but about avenging the mistreatment of animals or harm done to animals. I mean, very low key, because at the end of Doom 2, I think they added a little story beat where he's sad that the demons killed his rabbit.
What, really?
Yeah. If you saw, this was when...
Daisy the rabbit
Yeah.
is canonical Doom.
Yeah, when the 30th anniversary of Doom, which was, well, last year, they did like these whole streams, and there was lots of things they were giving away, and one of them was this rabbit. I was like, what the hell is this rabbit to do with anything? Ah, interesting. It is a rabbit on a spike, so it's not a particularly nice thing that I'd love to have on my table, but...
No? Wouldn't you want that with your Doom anthology, Rabbit on a Spike?
Exactly, yeah.
A skewered rabbit?
Five
Right.
inches, never mind. Yeah, we
5
love...
inches of rabbit.
Yeah, we love lore. That's absolutely true. Well, Eggbirds is we
Lore.
literally call him Lorebirds. He so yeah, we always talk lore. He's the one who started up lore runs in the guild. So that's ESO. But yeah, Doom actually there's quite a bit. It's a lot in like the codex and everything. So you have to sort of work
A
for
little
it.
bit like Dark Souls. The story and lore is entirely optional,
Yeah.
but it is a lot of fun if you sort of go around.
I'm very impressed that you got Doom and animal rights connected. Well done.
Hey, it's why they pay me the small bucks. Right? It's why they pay me the no bucks at all. How do I get out of here? That's why they...
Small fucking bucks.
Yeah. It's literally just a corridor to nowhere? Okay. Well, I pushed the button, so it was all worth it.
Yesterday, I as we were sort of chilling for a bit, I loaded up Avatar, the game. And I was sort of running around, and there's this whole really stressful bit when you have to run away from the bad dudes because they're shooting at you, and you just have to run. That's it. You don't just run. So I ran away, and then I was trying to find my way, and I suddenly, like after like 3 minutes of running away, I ran back in exactly the same room and got shot again. I don't even know how.
Pro tip, if you do check out if you look in your Steam library and find that you do have a copy of these games, Doom and Doom 2, and that you've been automatically upgraded to the remastered ones that just came out for QuakeCon, first of all, congrats. But also, use the barrels if you play the game. But the barrels are OP. The exploding barrels, they deal so much damage. Is that a thing in Wolfenstein? Or is this the birth of the exploding barrels trope in games?
Oh, good question. I wouldn't know.
I think they're on Game
I
Pass
can
too. Yeah,
imagine.
they are. That is
I can
true.
imagine that there were already a thing in like 2D shoot 'em ups, maybe, or beat 'em ups.
Yeah, they must have been.
But yeah, there's nothing like blowing up a barrel and everything around it. It's just so fun. Love that in Left 4 Dead. It always makes me sad that you can hurt yourself if you don't judge it very well.
Oh man, you can kill yourself in this game if you're too close to the barrel when it goes.
Yeah, Sin saying, as far as I know, they were not a thing in Wolfenstein.
I don't remember them being a thing. I don't know that game anywhere near as well as these.
Yeah, I've not really played much of that at all. Doom, yes. Wolfenstein, no. You picked up a clip. That's exciting.
I know, I'm so stoked. It's just what I always wanted. I actually picked up the rocket launcher, I'm just not using it. Now there is a secret. Do we care or do we not care?
Do you care? Now that's the question.
I don't really care. I've seen it before.
Well then, let's not.
Basically, this opens.
That
And,
does
like,
look cool.
90% of people who play this level don't even know this is here. There's so many secrets in these games.
And it's, yeah, the walls sort of look, they're not very helpful, are they?
No.
I was, there is a bit where you have to go through like radioactive water and get out at a certain part. Oh my god, but I had to sort of keep trying to figure out, hang on, which one is the bit where I jump down? Is it this one? No, is it, oh, and the map like is helpful, but oh my god. For someone like me, that was incredibly frustrating.
Fun thing about this secret is that there is a secret exit to the level if you use this. So you exit the level a completely separate way, and then you get a bonus level before moving to the next one, and the bonus level is absolutely bananas. I think I was hanging out with Daniel one evening, and we were just streaming each other's games, and I did this, and he was like, "What the fuck? I've played Doom. I don't remember this."
Nice.
But it is a little bit dangerous in that you can just run out of all your ammo because there are so many things to kill.
Hey, they're
So
in a
should probably-
cage. That's sad. Let's free them.
It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Or monsters in a cage.
Oops. Hey.
I do love how the Doom guy goes through sort of stages of hurt. The
Yeah,
little
it's a little nosebleed.
yeah.
And eventually he's bleeding from his eyes. Like crying tears.
He's just crying tears, yeah.
Crying tears? What? Crying blood? Crying tears is normal.
No. Wow. Super metal. Crying tears.
Yeah. Face he makes when I walk into the
I know.
movie.
Ow!
How do I get out of here now? There we go.
The music is so fun. Oh my goodness.
It's definitely a different era of metal music. If you compare this to like the new Doom.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, well, this is just a retrofit, like real drums, real guitars, playing the original MIDI composition.
Yeah.
It wasn't meant to be like this, really.
What do you mean? It
Weirdest
wasn't meant to
thing.
be like this?
Like, it wasn't composed to sound anything like this.
Oh, I guess the composition was the same, right?
Yeah, but it
So
wasn't
was
written
it-
for guitar. It was written for, a 1994 PC.
It's good metal
Oh
music.
yeah, but the MIDI sounds are definitely like the distorted guitar MIDI.
Yes. Oh yeah, it
Things.
evokes the same kind
So-
of thing. There's a reason. You're
I,
right.
th-
Yeah.
I think the instrument is probably called distorted guitar or overdrive guitar. But that was just how it would sound.
Which key have I even got? I'm not even sure. So no blue.
For a second, I thought you were talking about the music. Like, which key? What?
Yeah,
Which key
same.
are we in?
Which key are we in? I don't know. Something minor.
I see a yellow key card. When you're standing next to it, I'm helpful, yes?
Yeah, absolutely. Whoa. Okay, missile launcher time.
Wow. I thought that was going to be a little bit more dramatic.
It's only on Hurt Me Plenty. It's not that hard.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah, C# minor. That's it.
Nice one.
This took me longer than I'd like.
Now we have the red key.
Yeah, that's my problem. Like, if I find a key, then I'm like, all right, where was the door in the first place? Oh, I give up.
Oh,
you know?
right. Mhm. If you always go left, you should
Oh.
eventually end
That's
up where you need
scary.
to be, right?
They were not invisible. They looked. That was weird. Yeah.
You see what I mean about running out of ammo?
Hang on. Is this all a secret?
Yeah, this is a secret level.
That's so fun.
Ah.
Yeah, I either was still here or, but yeah.
Called the barracks for anyone who's wondering.
But I
In
remember
fact,
Daniel being like, "What?
military base. Sorry. Similar.
Yeah, get it right,
Quite-
dude. Come on. Jeez."
Calls himself a Doom fan. What the hell, man?
Yeah, man, not an expert.
Yeah, he's not an
Ew.
expert.
Hey, there's the nosebleed. Okay, so now we can open the blue door.
Oh, poor dude. Don't hurt me. Didn't you say this difficult? Hurt me plenty.
Hurt me plenty, yeah.
I don't know. His
It's-
facial expressions used to be like, "Please don't hurt me anymore." Alright, good night, Elizabeth. Thank you so much for staying up and, kicking it off with us. And, yeah, it's going on for several days. There's amazing, amazing streamers, and also, obviously, Elizabeth, the best one, and some special guests from Earn as well. So, yeah, I'll definitely post the links to the website as well so people can just keep going. And, yeah, let's have fun.
Bye-bye.
Oh, right. See, Elizabeth was saying, "Oh, no, I'm out." He doesn't even know the map area. Sorry. But yeah, how was Prince of Persia treating you? Because I've got Rogue. I haven't got the one you were playing yesterday, so that's weird. But yeah,
Wait, Prince of Persia Rogue? What?
yeah.
What's
So
that?
it's a new. Well, it's fairly new. Came out a few months ago, and
Oh
it's
my
like a
God, I'm totally out of the
platformer,
loop.
sort of like really returned to the OG. The graphics are quite unusual, like really like comic book. Really cool. Yeah, I loved it. Nice.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, during the Ubisoft or Ubisoft, is that how they pronounce it? Ubi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reveal, they were talking about that a lot, and where it Ubi. Yeah. They were talking about all of that, and sort of I must have been watching another interview with someone because they were talking about sort of the history and how it went from being this and that, and then they changed their mind, and how sort of Prince of Persia turned into Assassin's Creed and all the. It was really fascinating to sort of learn about the history, and it's really cool that they're going back to their roots and trying something new. Yeah, I really like nerdy shit like that. Like I was watching a video just on going through the Assassin's sort of knife throughout all the games and how it develops and what they tried.
Yeah, that was
That
cool.
was so cool. Yeah, Lost Crown was awesome, and I'm not a platformer. Yeah, same. To be fair, the Rogue, I sort of, it's really recommended to play it with a controller.
Yes, I think those games work well.
Yeah, but this
on the
is like
controller.
made for it, so it was really kind of difficult to control with the keyboard. So I need to just get my controller set up and play it more, because it looked really beautiful, so weird, so different. You know, hey Kazi!
I've played the demo of the Lost Crown, but it didn't pull me in yet. But I don't know. Maybe I wasn't just in the mood for the game.
Yeah. I don't have a credit card. Well, that's it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Alright, so I took a little too much damage there from those pinkies. Look at his face now. Doesn't he
Yeah.
look like
Oh
Dudley
my
Dursley from Harry Potter?
Ah, yes, it does a little bit.
Where's your mum? She dead? That's such a stupid two-dimensional character, but very entertaining to watch.
Don't have anything else to compare it to platformer-wise. Yeah, I see. Oh, for donating, I mean, Tiltify, is that just card? I thought you can do PayPal as well.
I think so. Yeah, let me try it.
Yeah, Maya, how do we get to that secret? Oh, it's clearly that way, isn't it?
Uh-oh, yes.
Remember when games were cruel? Like that button, I remember if you press that button and you don't immediately get on the lift goes up without you and there's literally no way you can get back. Tough. I feel like developers wouldn't get away with that these days. Too many crybabies. Alright. Where am I going?
I'm only seeing credit card and Google Pay, actually. Oh! That might be something to do with the charity then. Maybe they don't accept PayPal? I mean, that would be kind of unusual. But it's
That'd be
possible.
a shame, yeah. Why make it difficult?
Yeah, it does look like it says just a credit card only when I
Well,
try to donate. At least I knew for like the last Voice of Palooza run you did, I didn't pay with credit card for sure.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
TS Bloodline, old school, yeah, man. It's the OG. Yes, I've definitely I used PayPal. It's definitely not a Tiltify thing, but it could be the charity. It's just easier for them to because I know from obviously running a business. Sometimes you just go for whatever's easiest and what gives you access to the money the fastest because
Yeah.
you have to, you know. But yeah, PayPal seems. But yeah, I guess if you don't use it, you don't use it. Obviously, what a very clever thing to say.
Oh, wow.
An emphatic tautology, like it is what it is.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm full of smarts. Oh, I'm sorry, Kazi.
Help Maya. Which way?
Oh my god, I have the floppy disk of Wolfenstein. That's awesome.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Collector's item.
Yeah.
Right,
Well,
let's
yeah,
just
it
get out
is.
of here.
Yeah, it's obviously CD-ROMs and getting all the demos and playing that. It was cool when that started being a thing. But there was something about floppy disk. They were just fun and colorful in a very different way to the
Yes.
CD-ROMs. Once they print beautifully on them, and it's a full-on picture on those. But there was something about floppies that just
It was very inconvenient though.
it was yeah.
Discs.
Especially
How
like
many-
how many
We had loads of them.
yeah
And the thing that bothered me is that they weren't floppy.
yeah
Of course
right
They were on the inside. It was like a
No, some were.
cassette tape.
I think some were. Like the larger ones were actually floppy. But
Holy shit, you also have Elder Scrolls Arena, Daggerfall, and Morrowind on a floppy? That's really?
Morrowind
cool,
was
that's
available.
Morrowind, yeah.
don't even know. That must have been enormous. It was like
Yeah, that was like 20. Storage capacity, floppy disk. Let me see.
Just to double check.
1.44 MB. What? Megabytes. Jeez.
I don't have the Tiltify alert set up, so that's not really smart of me, is it?
No.
well, you can take a minute to set it up if you like.
Um, I'm not sure I can because it's not my team. You know, it's not a team. So, but Elizabeth's here saying, yeah. Well, whoever just donated, thank you so much.
And we're off. Fantastic.
It was I.
It was the
And you're
Egbert.
welcome.
Thank you.
I had to try it out, right? See if it worked.
Absolutely, I appreciate that. But yeah, it might work with a debit card. Often it just says credit card, as Elizabeth's saying. And actually, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yes, all come get me. Huh.
Oh, it's just the overlay. See, I was trying to set it up in the alerts, not the overlay.
I just want to point out very quickly that you see that this guy has, obviously it's just a two-dimensional sprite, but as he's based on his direction of travel and our angle of well, our perspective, they use like 5 different models,
Yeah.
front, back, and a couple of side ones. Yeah, they use this. That technique is still being used in games nowadays.
Yeah, for sure.
There is a game that I play right now, which you would never have thought had this same technique used in it. Cyberpunk 2077. When cars, the traffic gets a certain distance away from you, they shift from a 3-dimensional, 3D rendered object to one of these. With, like 5 states of... And the illusion is really effective. But I wonder how many people noticed. I mean, I look for these things, but I bet a lot of people didn't clock it. Anyway. So long since I played these levels, goodness me. You're in charge, by the way, Maya. If you want me to do something else, or switch, do a different Doom, just let me know.
So I was just setting up the overlay because, yeah, I've never done it this way. So my apologies, Elizabeth. Thank you for, yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not playing on the highest difficulty, because this is difficult enough, actually. Once you get past the first couple of levels. Eesh. I think that's where I came from, right?
We learn something new every day. Because I've obviously been part of teams and I've set up a team and all of that. But I've never used the overlay. I've always used, like, just the alerts and everything.
Ooh. It's a star. How pretty. Or is it a pentagram?
I think it's a pentagram.
Why not both?
But yeah, since Elizabeth's here, I was sort of talking to Sin and Daniel about this a little bit yesterday. Later this month, we are launching a very... Are you invisible? Who's invisible?
I was, yeah.
We are launching a very exciting... Oh my god. I heard that Tango's here, the motion tracker. I love that. I will get back to that, but yeah, I just wanted to finish. So with Elizabeth, we're launching a really exciting series. Well, Elizabeth has already launched it. She started it, a couple of months ago? With a wonderful rate train. It's natural beauty and what it means to us. So it's not about beauty products. It might be a little bit. It might be about, what to eat for that beautiful glowing skin. But no, we want to tackle some really cool topics, talk about gaming, people in gaming, women in gaming, and women in general, and people in general. So it should be really fun. It should be really exciting. I don't want to give away too much, but we are launching with a rate train at the end of this month. So it's a 24-hour rate train with some fantastic streamers. So yeah, it's gonna be really good fun.
So if you've ever wondered what skincare regime the Doom guy uses, now's your chance to find out.
Please, alien blood.
Yeah, Elizabeth did a whole rate train. Was it May? I want to say it was May. But yeah, the months have definitely sort of blurred together, and it was.
It's got to be May.
Yeah, it was a really nice, fun, long one, and everybody, if people didn't want to wear makeup for that, it was really cool. Just be like, hey, this is me. I was not on cam, so sort of awkward. I felt it was awkward, but Elizabeth's like, no, come on, join. And it was really awesome. And we ended up talking about,
Would have been actually
and
really funny if you actually had loads of makeup on, but no one could actually see it.
Yeah, May, I think, yeah. It was really cool. And so we decided to continue doing this, and Elizabeth was very kind to say, yeah, let's do some stuff together. And I'm very excited.
I'm struggling a little bit here. This is hectic.
But yeah, hello Tango. And I love that. The alien motion tracker, that is genuinely sort of a trigger point for me, because it's sort of creepy, it's scary. I watched those movies when I was a kid, and Tango sometimes times it so beautifully that I genuinely am like, oh, what the fuck, what just happened? Oh, it's fine. It's just a sound. You did a great job. You talked about natural beauty in the world. Exactly. We did talk about, I think that was because you were there in the beginning and at the end, hopped in. I think in the middle we actually had quite a conversation about, what sort of, especially younger women, what they feel like they have to do, or be, what are the examples, what are the sort of the idols that people look up to. And we had one of our regulars here, he's got kids, grandkids, and he was just saying, yeah, I look at social media and I'm like, how are they going to grow up? This is really tough. It was really cool. It was a really, really interesting few hours. So, yeah. But today we are talking about animals. Well, we are raising money for animals.
Maya, what's your favorite animal out of all the animals?
All the animals, every species.
Every species. And when I was a kid, I was sort of obsessed with seals. Because they're just they're so good.
Because you saw Under Siege.
Not that kind of seal. That became later, Khan.
Oh, baby.
But I mean, I do love dogs.
Dogs are pretty great.
Yeah. Used to have a horse. That's why I have back issues, but I still love horses. They're incredible. I don't blame them for it. But yeah, we're raising money today for Expand Animal Rights Now, or EARN. If you want more information, here it is.
Sounds like you carried a horse when you were little. That's why you have back issues.
Well, I fell off underneath it and it sort of stood/kicked me in the neck and broke some vertebrae. So yeah, close.
Jeez. That's like... That horse must have been playing Mortal Kombat, for sure. Like, that is a finisher if I ever seen one.
Thanks, horse. Yeah, that was. But you still have rights, and so does the horse. But yeah.
Oof. See what I mean about the
Also,
barrels?
Kazi, thank you. Yeah.
There's something still alive in here. That's your imagination, kid. There we go.
This is another blues form. It's really fun.
I mean, isn't metal just fast blues?
No.
Of course,
No.
I don't think so. But
No.
I do know people who hate metal, and that's what they say as a way of criticizing it.
Right.
And one of my
You
my
just don't
buddies,
get it, man.
older brother, yeah, he just whenever he'd hear us listen, he was really into punk, which I totally, I respect his reasons for being into that. But that meant he was unable to, like, literally couldn't allow himself to think or say anything good about metal and people who, like, know how to play their instruments. You sold out by learning to play your instrument. You sing in tune. What a sellout, you know?
Yeah.
Again, I'm painting with very broad strokes, making fun of the guy because he was such an insufferable tool, honestly, when we were teenagers and he was, like, 21. He said the dumbest stuff, and he would say, yeah, metal is just fast blues. Yeah, that sounds amazing. How is that a criticism?
So who was this?
This is Mogi's brother.
Right, yeah.
Anyway, and whenever you hear a solo or a riff, it's just whittling. It's just whittling.
Definitely
In the
is.
animal rights world in the US, there's been a lot of talk about pit bulls becoming illegal in the UK. Not to put you on the spot, but would love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, it's. I'm just going to say something that I've sort of been told by trainers as well as veterinary. I'm not going to say that word today, apparently.
Veterinarian.
Thank you, that's
There
the
we
one.
go. I got your back, Jack.
Thanks. There are no bad
Or even
dogs,
better,
but there are
vets.
There are no bad dogs. There are bad owners. There are certainly breeds, because when we're looking into getting a dog, we're sort of thinking for the future. If family or if we meet kids or whatever, what's like the breed that's going to be the best. And we were told, look, there are some breeds that just don't play well with other animals or kids, or you might have to like train them really hard, or if a breed has been bred for a specific purpose and suddenly they're supposed to be doing something else or be a family dog, it's just not going to work very easily. And I've seen my parents fuck up two lovely dogs. They were breeds that are supposed to be super family friendly. They were great, but they just wouldn't listen. They were but that's because they were not trained properly at all. And I've seen dogs that are supposed to be scary bad dogs, but if they're trained properly and in a proper home, there are no issues. But obviously I am not an expert, but I think I've seen a lot of dog owners who want to buy a dog because it's a thing to do, but then they have a dog and they're like, okay, well, as long as I feed it, that's enough, right? And they can't play with other animals. Like we bumped into a Cocker Spaniel the other day who are supposed to be a bit thick perhaps, but not nasty dogs, but this dog was aggressive. And the owner she just put her hands up, was like, that's just who he is. And I thought, well, no, I don't think that's how the dog is. Exactly, Tango.
Yeah.
The dog isn't the problem, it's the owner. Yeah.
Well, we can't really... can't really regulate the owners,
No.
Yeah.
so...
Yeah.
It's a little bit akin to the gun control issue. Like simplifying it doesn't really help. Like for example, just to drastically oversimplify, and we're going to wade into the topic, but part of part of the problem with the whole debate is the people who are opposed to gun control only talk about the nice people who have a legitimate, enthusiasm for hunting, or just, guns in general and constitutional freedom and all that kind of stuff. And the reason that falls flat on the other side is that they are concerned with, well, how do we prevent the bad people who want to wreak havoc using firearms that are so freely available? And they're sort of addressing the topic from completely opposite ends. Of course they're not going to agree, rather than actually wrestling with the problem. So I would say it seems a bit heavy-handed, banning pit bulls, but ultimately it is to as I understand it, that is the big caveat. As we understand it, it is a kind of a response to the same sort of question. People are weaponizing these animals. How do we stop it? You can't invade their lives and police how they train their dog.
Yeah.
All you can do is regulate the availability of a particular breed. The cynic in me says, well, what's the point? They'll just find a slightly less violent... there is no violent breed, but you know what I mean. A breed that's effective and has perhaps a history of being bred for its fighting, its physicality and those characteristics. I think pit bulls, again, I'm just paraphrasing what a vet has said to me. They're much nicer dogs than Dalmatians, for example, in terms of they're quite easy to train and have a high tendency for being affectionate and all the rest of it. And Dalmatians are a very, very... those are a very cute brand,
Well, they had a Disney movie.
They had a Disney movie, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So
Ugly one,
a lot of
though,
it is about how the breed is perceived. They're really sweet-natured, but because they are tough as nails. Dobermans are the same kind of thing. They have this fearsome reputation, but they are lovely, lovely dogs.
Yep.
They're very smart, I heard.
Yeah.
You have to be very consistent, because if you slip up, don't take it seriously anymore. Stuff like that.
I love my...
It's funny, even the Rottweiler, not Rottweiler, sorry, the Doberman thing, because we considered getting one. I wanted to get a Doberman bitch before we got our second lab. How do I get out of here? And Maya was initially not keen, and we talked about the fact that those ears, the kind of scary ears and the short stumpy tail,
we did that to them, yeah.
Things that we've done to make them look mean.
Yeah.
If you leave the ears floppy like a Labrador and leave the tail long like a Labrador, suddenly the entire dog changes to our eyes. The dog doesn't notice much difference, but humans and other dogs do, and that's why it's been done that way. Very interesting. But when you meet a Doberman that hasn't had the ears and tail clipped,
they're so cute.
Oh, they're so lovely to look at.
Yeah.
And more importantly, temperament. So, yeah, I realise I haven't answered the question at all, but yeah, banning a breed seems a little heavy-handed, right? Is that?
Yeah. Tango say, I love my Ken Corso. Everybody says they are dangerous killers, but I just scrolled up. But mine is a 200+ pound lab dog. Elizabeth, I have 3 pits. One was abused as a puppy by her prior owner. Oh. But the other 2 were babies. And they are the most friendly dogs I've ever had. So yeah, to Maya's point, it depends on training / upbringing. Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
They crop ears, tails historically, so that when they fought, there wasn't much for the other dog to grab to. Yeah. But it's a thing that we keep doing, and it's not we, but you know what I mean. But things do happen, obviously, in dog's life. Like our doggo Travis that passed away earlier this year. He when he was a pups, he just suddenly had this. It was like an allergy erupted. So like his skin, he had like little lesions. There was nothing. They did all sorts of tests. It just seemed to have been some sort of allergic one-off reaction. But he had to go on steroids because that's the best way to sort of curb that. And there are some side effects. Excessive amounts of weeing was one of them, which was funny when he did that in the sickest center.
An awful lot, yeah.
But one of them is just nervousness. and we were went down to Cornwall for a food festival. I was doing demos and whatnot, but we took him with us, thinking, you know, he's going to have a lovely time. But he was very nervous, so new environment, perhaps not the best. And there was this kid in a cafe where we sat for lunch, and it just kept kicking the sofa we were sitting on, and just kept kicking. I was looking at the parents, like, any chance you could tell your kid to not do that? But they didn't, and the dog got really, really scared, and from then on he was very wary of kids. He would never be aggressive, never bite or anything, but he would growl, like, hang on, stay away from me, I'm not sure about you. Once he sort of got comfortable, then, you know, he'd be fine, but he had that, and that's where it came from. So there are definitely things that can happen, but, you know...
But did you see what just happened?
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
But that's not a thing for, you know... a breed or anything. I'm just saying, you know, they can go through sad things, obviously.
Yeah.
Sort of behavior is fear-based. Yeah, you're able to understand it all a bit better. Exactly. So we just knew that we had to be a bit careful, and, you know, when parents just say to a kid, oh, it's a cute Labrador, go and pet it, we're like, could you not? Especially, like, you know, kids don't know, they just approach the dog from behind.
Mm-hmm.
And it's astonishing how many parents just don't care. Yeah, go and pet some random dog that I don't know, but yeah. It was never an issue or anything like that, but he was scared. Instead of just jumping to the dog is inherently aggressive. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Hey, thanks for the follow.
I'd like to think that very few people are that silly, that they just think. I'm sure, of course, there are some.
Oh, thanks for the stretch.
Who really think that the breed is inherently bad.
I always told people my dog bites. I always tell people I bite. Don't come anywhere near me, I bite. We put a bandana on one of our pits to say, please give me space. But yeah, but parents aren't usually keen to let their kids run up and, yeah, anyway, to begin with, to a pit bull. Well, yeah, it's the thing when people just aren't aware of sort of their surroundings or aware of, you know, other people. The world is not there just for them. If somebody says to me, hey, do you mind? Then that's okay. We all know. We're all good. But yeah.
There's a similar discussion going on in the Netherlands. But I think they wanted to maybe put a ban on just all dogs with like a certain biting strength or something. So not just specifically one breed. That isn't going anywhere soon, I think, but that was part of the discussion, I believe, because there have been a few incidents with dogs, but yeah.
But yeah, I've seen, you know, dogs that should be completely docile just run up, and sometimes it's excitement, sometimes the excitement is mixed with some sort of growl, bit of fear, but it's the owners that I've not experienced a dog that was just a dick and the owner was just lovely. Do you know what I mean? And on the case, it's always I always now when I see a dog and a person, you know, when we're out, I look at the person and then I judge. Do I need to, you know, change direction, leash up my dog? Yeah. Oh, big Alsatian Malamute. Those are beautiful. They're quite big as well, aren't they? Yeah, these maps just confuse me. They're so big.
No. So labyrinthine.
To be fair, Elizabeth, what you're saying, comparing, if you get bitten by like a Chihuahua or get bitten by something big, there's a difference. Every time our dogs have been attacked, majority is by little dogs.
Yeah, like
there's also a reason for
the
that.
only
though,
time I've been bitten by a dog was a Chihuahua.
There's also a reason
not a
for
joke.
that. Again, I should say, as I understand it, but this is from a book written by the professor, like the guy who runs the. He's one of the heads of the biology department at Bristol University. He wrote this book called In Defense of Dogs, and this goes back to the whole clipping the ears and tail thing to change the way they look. Dogs use a lot of animals rely on this. They rely on silhouette to identify what a thing is. That's how dogs have an innate sense of what's up when they see a cat. You know, they don't know that that's a cat. It's just a silhouette that provokes an instinctive reaction. And small dogs with, you know, with clipped tails or that don't look very dog-like, they don't match the typical silhouette, they are inherently at a disadvantage, because when another dog sees them, even if it itself is a small, you know, even if one Chihuahua sees another Chihuahua, they don't necessarily see, they don't know, oh, that's a dog. They're like, what is that?
It's not a cat, it's not a dog, what is it?
Yeah, they can't see the tail wagging, they can't see that typical stance. And, you know, dogs communicate a lot of their sort of state of mind. It's their status update, isn't it? The movement and positioning of the tail.
But the fact that humans
flat,
actually
down.
can distinguish, like, all those dog breeds to be a dog is also quite weird, right? And quite surprising.
Yeah.
Because we have dogs that don't, like, if you say this breed, it typically looks like a dog, and then you put another breed next to it, you can have like a completely different animal.
But it means that a lot of there's like a point in a dog's life. Again, most animals have a version of this, where in their infancy they are very open to things, and only if something bad happens, if something frightening occurs, will it be ingrained later as like, oh, that's a bad thing. Yeah, it's a learning period, and it's from about, help me out here, Maya, is it like from 12 to 16 weeks typically?
Something like that, yeah. But it's quite young, yeah.
Lot.
Yeah.
But it's very early on, and
that's why there are things like puppy clubs and all of those
parties,
things, yeah.
Exactly, so that they can get all that out of their system before they have any neuroses, basically. Oh, jeez. Speaking of neuroses,
yeah, we took
and small dogs go through that period and experience a lot of mistrust. And if they're very unlucky, maybe a growl or a bark from other dogs who are going, "What is this thing? I can't identify its silhouette."
Yeah. Oh, poor puppers.
And so they're not born with it, but they learn this thing.
Maybe
so
it's
many
Maybelline.
Yeah, maybe she's born with it. But isn't that heartbreaking?
It is, yeah.
Just because the way that we've bred them to be artificially cute means that they have this tough time socially with other dogs who ought to be their best friends, you know.
But again, the humans don't help. This is years ago, before we had the second pups.
Yeah.
But we were just walking, and I just put him on the lead because the other dog was small. He's a big dog. Even just, the excitement sometimes that can scare dogs or people, or they're not interested. So I always give them space until they're like, no, we're good. So I leashed ours up, and we were walking, and this little shit just launched himself at our dog's throat. Like, literally, we were just walking past. Our dog wasn't even looking at him. And we basically just quickly, he sort of pulled him off, used his paw to just sort of push him down, not aggressively, just sort of get off of me, and then we walked away. But the woman was just screaming her head off, and it was just so weird. And we kept walking off, and the little dog kept following us, and I just screamed to the woman, I was like, you might want to leash it up, or I will kick it off my dog. Come on. And she was just standing there screaming, like hysterically. Not even, her dog wasn't even on a leash. And there is no way. And she still didn't leash it up after it kept running after us. And I thought, come on, you can help here. Like, I know there is a dog in the neighborhood that is...
Be less of a moron.
Yeah. There's a big dog in the neighborhood that's not great with other dogs. Obviously, we never interacted, but the owner makes sure that they're up crack of dawn, and if they see anyone, they're always on the lead, and if they see anyone, they just change direction. I mean, it's very heartbreaking for the dog and whatever he went through, that he can't interact with other animals, but at least the owner's just taking responsibility and not just inflicting that on others. So gotta respect that.
Yeah, there's always an anecdote, right? I remember this one time.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't get me started with people who don't use leashes. Just because your dog is friendly doesn't mean mine is, so piss off. Yeah, exactly. Well, that was the Cocker Spaniel. He had a, what's it called? A muzzle. But he wasn't on a lead. I think the woman literally was too frail to actually have him on the lead. So I sort of felt a bit sort of bad, but she didn't even have a lead with her. And he was aggressive. It doesn't matter whether you're wearing a muzzle or not. And she was like, oh, he's just a bit grumpy. Like, I'm going to be grumpy soon. Because Because our dog, she's just so kind-hearted and sweet, and she will immediately like go on her back or run away. Like, no, what do you mean? I'm so nice. It's always, yeah. Yeah, I never quite understand. Even if it's a perfectly trained dog, like when I see them on a busy street, on a pavement, something can just spook the dog, just having on a lead.
I've got a question though. What started this whole thing? So,
Pitbull.
yeah, exactly. Are they banned in the UK? Or is there just a debate as to whether they should be?
I think that, yeah, the latter.
Yeah.
No, it's illegal to own a pit bull terrier in the UK under the Dangerous Dogs Act of 1991.
Oh, really? What?
Really?
I feel like I see them everywhere.
Yeah, apparently they have been banned since 1991.
It's been a while, but there was a pit bull we would run into
Yeah.
where we used to live.
In the UK, it's against the law to own certain types of dogs. These are Pit Bull Terrier, Japanese Tosa, Dogo Argentino, Fila Brasileiro. Extra large bully dogs are banned in England and Wales.
Well, the fact that we've seen them
That's weird.
goes to show
Extra large bully breeds,
now,
yeah.
Now the only people who own them are the ones who want them for that particular reason. In the same way that you will see like warlords going around with
Yeah.
trained, not domesticated or tamed, but trained hyenas. It's like having muscle.
Yeah, so apparently if you walk them in public, you have to muzzle them. Well, that sort of goes against it. You can't have them, and if you have it, at least, you know.
Like, you can't buy them, but if you have them, well,
It's-
yeah.
It's illegal to buy, sell, all of that. And there is a, you can give up ownership of your dog, but you cannot be forced to. Oh.
I don't know, this pit bull, it just showed up at my door all of a sudden. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you do give it up, your dog could be destroyed without you even going to court. That's just such a horrible sentence.
Destroyed. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go, blue door.
Woof, literally, yeah.
Jeez. That was a good one, though.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd imagine a lot of people are not clear on their rights or what the law actually is. So yeah, we need more organizations like EARN, right? Protecting and expanding the rights of animals and the humans who care for them. So let's spread the word and let's raise some money. Let's get them over to the UK as well. Let's make it a worldwide company.
Because it's a handful of lawyers, as I understand it right now.
Yeah, exactly. Just need a UK branch, yeah. Yeah, I think, the knowledge of law, well, that's why people study it. It's not simple. But, yeah, a lot of people obviously don't know what their rights are, and especially when it comes to something like animals. So that's, pretty worthwhile. Team of 3 women, 2 lawyers, and non-profit director, yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I love the doggo on the front page as well. Awesome. Shall we switch to Doom 2 now? I think it's time. Hey, thanks for the follow.
To doom or not to doom?
That's the question. Alright, I'm just putting the BRB screen on. I'm not going anywhere. Oh, no need.
It's all in one package, all of these chapters.
Can you unmute yourself, Khan?
Oh, sorry. This is the new release.
Sorry, yes. I love
all of these.
Sigil as well as that. That's cool.
Yeah, this is made by John Romero, who was the lead designer on both the original Doom games. And he just made this for free. And there's a guy called the guitarist Buckethead, who some of you may know, who supplied the music for it.
Yeah, it's cool.
And the way they make any sort of money off this is by you can buy the soundtrack
For
yourself.
$6.66.
Yeah, for $6.66, which is hilarious. John
Nice.
Romero is not only fantastic but also genuinely hilarious. Anytime you see the gaming press getting 5 minutes to interview him, definitely check it out. He's the man.
Oh, thanks, Casino. Love your ESO website and totally up for watching some Doom. Yes. Well, since the new one is coming out, probably more than 6 months, we're definitely going to be streaming more of it, all of them, because they're awesome.
Expect to see a lot more
Yeah.
Doom around here. We're not doing ultra-violence today. Maybe in the future. It is quite difficult. A Nightmare, I'm sorry, I just don't enjoy it because I like going around the levels and looking around. A Nightmare is basically ultra-violence, but the enemies keep respawning.
Oh wow.
So it's sort of speedrun mode. So I don't really do it. I just go ultra-violence at maximum. Nightmare is fun, but you just get absolutely wrecked.
But
Like it's hilarious. You know, unless you're very, very good and very practiced,
Yeah.
you sort of barely crawl through the last couple of rooms of a level.
yeah, if you like the website, we also have YouTube with awesome videos. Khan's just published a really cool one about classes in ESO. But there is also a video on Doom, and there will be more coming. See you. There's a little Star Wars one as well. Oh, I've got an interview also with a voice actress that has done a lot of Fallout games, including Fallout London. And also is very
Oh,
much steeped
cool.
in the whole Bethesda games and everything. So I'm super excited about that one. And we also have Discord. So if you just want to come join, hang out, because we are planning. I'm so super excited. We are launching some really, really crazy, exciting stuff next month. But yeah, that's not what today is about. Today is about raising money for Earn. And Elizabeth say, I'm guessing the Earn, the lawyers, and the wonderful people there. I met them because we took our one pit from her prior owner and he sued us for stealing his property. Ooh. And I desperately called around because the police and animal control told us we had to give her back. He left her alone for 12 days without food and water. Wow, and the police was... Wow, and so that's so beautiful, and that's how you met Earn. So I'm guessing they helped you save that poor pups. Well, that's amazing. There you go. That's what we're raising money for today, guys. So every little helps. If you can donate, it would be wonderful. Here is the link. Here's the link. I had to find it. Yes, they helped me and went to court and got to keep her. That's incredible. That is incredible. And we love animals on this channel. Lately, Ted has not been as vocal as his usual self. I don't know. He's been a lot more chill. I also have like food for him up here. But Ted is our cat. A Bengal cat, if that means anything to anyone. They're loud. He's going to be 17 in just a couple of weeks. But he's teeny tiny, but very, very vocal. And we also have a chocolate lab who's 7, but literally no one believes it because she's so incredibly silly. So she fits in perfectly into this household. So this is Doom 2, right?
Yeah.
I should change the description. The music is so fun.
It's great, isn't it? And
Yeah.
it's not a big upgrade in terms of the levels because it was such a huge hit. They basically scrambled to make a genuine sequel. And they did, they legit. It is a proper sequel, but it's a lot of small technical upgrades. It's mostly what we would now think of as like an expansion or a DLC, a continuation of the same game. But it was released within a year of the release of the original.
Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah, but they did most of the groundwork. Yeah. Right.
They make so many jokes about that. Imagine if we could do that now, make a sequel within a year.
What did they do better in Doom 2 compared to Doom?
Is that a question from you or from chat?
It's Elizabeth. So chat.
there's one very key thing. I mean, the textures are a little bit nicer. The level design is even more entertaining, like a lot more moving platforms and stuff like that. So they sort of refined their craft a little bit. And one key difference is the super shotgun.
Yep.
One of the most iconic weapons in game history.
Hint, hint. Guess what
Extremely
my
high
next
damage.
video is about on Doom.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Extremely high damage and a lot of fun to use, but in order to deal max damage with it, you have to be very close. So you put yourself in jeopardy by using it, and that is a trade-off. Is my cursor showing up?
No.
For you guys, I've got my cursor in the middle of the screen now.
Oh, no, it is there. But don't worry about it.
There we go.
Yeah, like yesterday, yeah, I see it, alright. Yeah, in Avatar, for some reason those bits, I'm guessing, it sort of cuts in the beginning a lot. It cuts between gameplay.
Frontiers of Pandora.
Frontiers of Pandora, yeah, sorry, thank you. It cuts between gameplay and, showing you the story and, yeah. I think that sort of screwed it for a bit because my cursor was not locked to this monitor. So it just kept traveling to the other monitor and I was getting really pissy because I didn't spot it. I was like, why can't I?
Right.
Oh, it's somewhere else. It's bizarre.
That's very annoying though. And here we go. Here's the super shotgun. I just picked it up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that sound. Just the noise it makes.
But yeah, the super shotgun, like what you actually see in the game, that is based on basically a child's. Well, what you pick up, that's a real Remington. You see that when you're about to pick up the double barrel thing. You see that's basically modeled on a toy. But what is very, very cool that it is said that it's inspired by a gun that Corporal Hicks has in Aliens, which is like one of my favorite movies. So I was so excited when I read that. I was like, seriously? Doom and Aliens, like sort of crossover? I'm there for it.
I was getting too cocky with the gun there.
Yeah.
I should kill myself. I keep forgetting I did that secret in the first level, so we have the rocket launcher to make things a little bit easier.
Have you played Alien Isolation? Yeah, always too scared. Well, Khan's definitely played it.
You've played it at least as much as I have.
I was crapping myself, so I was sort of putting it off for ages. But last Halloween, it got voted for as the game I should play. So yeah, I played it on stream properly, sat down. But the one thing that was really annoying me is I sort of kept, because you have to work your way around things and whatnot, and I was getting lost, and someone in chat kept saying, well, this is such a boring game. I was like, you're not helping. They were not being dicks or anything, but it's just like, the game isn't boring. I'm just lost. I'm sorry. But yeah, the constant sort of dread that you have. And what was hilarious is the first time when Khan played it and I was watching, there was an appearance at a certain spot. So I was expecting it there. I was so terrified. It didn't happen. And then I was saying to myself, don't relax, it's gonna happen and you're gonna get scared. And what do you think I did? I relaxed. And then it popped in and I was just like, yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah, this is another change. Enemies are now spawning in, which is not what I wanted. So I guess that's another thing in Doom 2, that on Ultra Violence, you get these respawning enemies. It's a little bit annoying. So I don't want to play on easy mode, but, you know. I want to enjoy myself.
By the way, haha. Of course, welcome to our Discord. Welcome. I love it when our family grows like that. When people come into the stream and say, hi, I watched a video or your website or something, and then, they come and join us on Discord. Always fun. These are just brilliant.
You see the damage it's dealing. It's wild.
Yeah, Elizabeth, what do you what are your thoughts on doing some sort of joint horror stream in October? I think that would be fun. Because I get the sense that we're both quite scared. It could be funny. I don't know if you have... Oh, me too. Like, I deafened the guys yesterday. This was literally right at the start of of the Avatar thing. A door opens and there is a robot, basically. Like, that's what it is. But it made me jump and I screamed at both, both Daniel and Sim were like, thanks.
I didn't even scream. It was just sort of, ah!
Yeah, but still. So, yeah, I was thinking of maybe getting, like, a heart monitor thing that you can connect it to stream so people can see it. But, yeah, I don't know, have you played Phasmophobia? If we meet the... I was just going to talk about the goals. If we meet the $250 goal, I told my chat I could pick any scary game and I have to play it through to the end on stream. Oh my. But yeah, there are some lovely stretch goals. There's a real life IRL stream from Ern, right? So with the Ern animals and also a tattoo. So yeah, let's get that tattoo. I think that would be cool. I still owe chat tattoo from our last big subathon, so yeah.
Yeah, she hasn't forgotten.
I haven't, nope. But yes, down for a scary co-op, yes. Well, if we do Phasmo, there are a few other streamers that, like, specifically... I spoke to Gaga Valkyrie, like, beginning of the year, to do a collab Phasmo stream.
These guys.
But it was one of those things that I was busy, then she was busy, and we just never got around to it, but... Yeah, we could get a team, or just the two of us, because that I think would be hilarious, because I have a feeling both of us would be either in a cupboard or just out running outside. That was weird. That looked like there was a... peeing my pants. Yeah, exactly. Crying.
Hang on, I need to close the windows. This is part of the reason I just can't see anything. It's so dark. And I just realized it's a really sunny day out there and I've got the blinds open. There we go, it's a bit better. I mean, I'm still sucking, apparently.
The way I sort of fell in love with horror movies, like, I was always intrigued by it, like, when we were kids, where we watched, like, crap stuff. You know, like, I Know What You Did Last Summer, stuff like that. Although then we watched, what's that movie that sort of did the whole handheld camera first? I'm having
Blair Witch.
Thank
Blair
you.
Witch.
And that was, like, I've seen it a few times.
And Cannibal Holocaust did it first, but
Yes.
we didn't watch that when we
No.
were kids.
No.
Neither of us.
No. I was really
We did see it when
Cannibal
we were
Holocaust.
like 21 or something.
in Prague, right? We watched it in
Yeah,
Prague.
your dad owned the movie for some reason. We're like, what the hell is this?
And I think you were flying back like a couple of days early, so you were leaving that day. And I was like, why did we do that just before you leave? But yeah, I've always been scared. I sometimes do, like, sort of hide behind, my hands or something. Or if I'm watching, I've watched a horror movie like on voice with others because they just have found it quite amusing because I squeal at everything. I have to, like, take my earbud out especially when I had haptics, like in my big, cans. That was terrifying. But yeah, the way I sort of tried tackling that was when I was at uni. I did a whole dissertation on horror and, like, setting in horror and what is it that you see something and you immediately know that this is gonna not go well or this is scary or something's gonna go down. So I watched a lot of horror movies. It still didn't really cure me. Like, I still get a bit whoopsie when it comes to these things. I think I'm better though, right, Khan?
Well, yeah, but all it did was give you a massive appreciation for horror movies. It didn't mean that they didn't work on you anymore. Otherwise, horror fandom wouldn't be a thing.
Yeah.
If the more you watch, the less effective they are. The more you
Right.
watch, the less effective the cheap tricks become.
Yeah.
That's why you get this, you know, people who write for Fangoria or whatever talking about James Wan's horror movies like Insidious and the Conjuring and Annabelle and stuff like that as being horror movies that weren't made for horror fans. And it sounds really snooty and arrogant to talk about it that way. Well, that's not made for fans. But it's sort of true, because if you've seen a lot of horror movies, then those tricks won't work as well.
Yeah, exactly. But even the sort of basic cattle prod cinema, as in, just jump scare after jump scare, it's still effective. Okay, friends, I'm going to try and get a few hours of shut-eye. I'll be back 20-ish minutes before. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for participating and supporting such an amazing charity. Well, thank you for putting this together and inviting me. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, have a lovely day.
Have a
Thank
lovely
you.
sleep, and I'll see you later. But
Bye-bye.
don't worry, I will raid off. We are running raid trains. I know from a personal experience. It's yeah, you don't sleep basically. I'm not worried about you. Good.
Yeah, this is going to be messy.
What I found, one of the really frustrating things, like I had 80 plus streamers, and some had like double slots. So yeah, it was we were going for 18 days, I think it was in the end. But the frustrating thing is when people don't like properly check the time or something, or
The time zone.
or the time zone. But what was like, there was one person who kept saying, "Oh, I'm streaming for 2 hours." Like, actually, you sign up for 4. Is that cool? Yeah, that's cool. And then they raid off an hour early. It's like, you can just say, "I can no longer do this." That was sort of the frustrating communication. That's all it is, right?
Yeah, but communication, like, who does that? Like,
Right, I know who does that.
I have a
It's
life.
such a hassle.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
yeah.
Or like raid off times. Some people took it as roughly around this time. And, I'd be getting messages from the next person. "Where's my raid train? I'm ready."
In that voice.
Exactly. They typed in that voice. I know they did. Or you
My
mad
raid train, woo woo.
can add a right time zone. Well, to be fair, I did that with the Aussie time zone. I don't know how that happened, but somehow it didn't work. And I got messages from a couple of the Aussies like, "I don't think that's right." So, yeah, it happens.
Could you, Khan, if you have the time, switch back to the original soundtrack for a bit?
Just
This is
check it
Doom
out.
2, so yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Woo. Well, thank you for catching us off. No, not at all. It was just
Any
the
Smashing Pumpkins fans out there? Pretty sure the sound you hear at the beginning of, is it Bodies, or Where Boys Fear to Tread? No, I think it's Where Boys Fear to Tread. You hear the sound of the super shotgun blowing up an explosive barrel in Doom 2.
Musicians are such nerds, right? Oh my god.
yeah, right. Because gamers aren't.
No, definitely not.
I do like that it looks like you wouldn't be able to tell which one's which, right? Doom or Doom 2. Like at a glance.
No, I don't think so. Yeah. I suppose.
Oh, these guys, I forgot
And I
about
kind of like that. I like that, if you love the first game, and the first game was pretty seminal, that you're like, well, this is just a continuation, but better.
And everyone was happy to buy it.
Uh-huh.
That's a big difference.
Yeah. Well, what was the... I hope I don't mess it up, but...
This
the
game wasn't
okay.
in stores. You had to... It was shareware, and then you'd send off to get the extra 2 discs or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, this one was actually in shops. Sorry, Maya.
No, it's fine. That's literally what I was just about to say. So yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's literally what I was saying.
I thought, oh, this would be relevant to where the conversation.
Spoiler alert.
Literally, yeah, you got it right.
Little did I know. Yeah.
But yeah, I found that I mean, it's genius because it was a weird and unusual game, right? It was very different. I mean, there was stuff like there wasn't stuff like this before. Thematically, yes, but not. Yeah.
Mhm.
If they hadn't
Yeah.
done that, just given it away, would it have been such a smash hit? Who knows? May not have been.
Probably not.
Yeah. But
I think the distribution model is generally credited.
yeah.
It's not my opinion. I don't know enough to make that judgment, but yeah, it's generally credited with playing a huge part in the game's success.
Yeah.
And Carmack's fantastic. Like he wrote groundbreaking code for Commander Keen, for Wolfenstein, for this, most obviously or most famously for Doom, and the design. The visual style, but also the level design that Romero was responsible for. It's fantastic. Perfect storm. I hear a pinky.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when you hear them shooting at you, but you don't know where they are.
The music sounds more like a murder mystery kind of game now.
Yeah, the
Instead
music
of,
Yeah,
is
it's
pretty weird.
uh-huh.
Did anyone actually see that pinky? Apparently, it was right in my face.
Yeah, no.
It was a specter, so it's invisible. Or it's sort of, fuzzy. We don't have any keys, so where are we going?
Where are we going now? That's the question. And I have no clue. But I
There we go.
don't usually.
Key. I hate those guys, the chain gun guys. They're not particularly tough, but they kill you so quickly.
This door, that door. You're like,
This door. Where are we? Oh, we're way back near the start. Okay.
yeah, I was quite amusing. This door. No, not that door. That door. In a game
Right,
like this, being in Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora, there's a bit where you're looking for someone and he's there going, here by the tree. Seriously? Have you guys? There is a fuck ton of trees everywhere. Like that's
We're in a rainforest.
we're in a
By the
rainforest.
tree.
Yeah,
Give me a break. Yeah.
that's like saying that guy in a cowboy hat in Texas. Helpful.
Yeah, over there by the Cadillac. Are you kidding? We're in Dallas. I have no idea if those stereotypes are accurate.
Well, sorry if they're not, but hey ho. Yeah.
Oh,
But
I fell off. Because smart.
you are very smart.
The thing that always surprises me every time I boot up these games is how difficult they are.
Especially early days, like games were supposed to be difficult. But that was more of because of the arcade, about how arcades worked.
Ah, it takes so much damage.
It's like a bar. No, you can't have a drink. Okay, you can't have a drink.
Worst bar ever.
Right.
I'm really curious how they transformed this tune to a newer version.
What do you mean?
How the new version of this track would sound.
This track?
Yeah.
This is just a jazz drum solo, isn't it?
It's like Weather Report.
Oh, it's more like cymbals. Do.
It's just jazz drum and bass, yeah.
Yeah.
Dangerously low on health. Wow. Medic!
Heal me! Can't have it.
Again, blues.
Oh no. And he falls in the water. Great.
I think you died.
Oh, for goodness sake.
That's like me trying to find my way around that green goo sort of area. Or just me trying to get out of the dungeon in Arena.
So this is the FM synth version, right?
This is the... Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, what's the newest one?
The volume isn't changing for you guys, is it? I'm turning it up on my PC, but
No.
it should be constant.
Yeah, no, it's fine here. Aw. Ooh. Ooh, a remix. I like it.
Yeah, this
Okay,
slaps.
I was
It's
hoping
quite
of
different.
like, yeah, it's very different. I was really hoping for it to be like a random jazz tune.
Yeah, this is great. I mean, I really enjoyed it before, but yeah, it's the update. Like, it's really fun. Mick Gordon, like the ones we've had, the last couple, like the soundtrack is just amazing. Like, we listened to that as a soundtrack. I think. Is there no one else was also saying that's like my gym soundtrack?
Oh, right.
That's what I listen
that
to at the
would make
gym.
sense,
Yeah.
Give me a flashlight. Come on.
But yeah, it's the idea that he won't be there for the next game. It makes me really sad.
Yeah, on the plus side, it's this guy.
Nice.
It's the same guy. The guy who did the remixed.
Oh, nice. Okay. That actually makes me happy.
Right. I remember this bit very clearly. I can't recall what this button does. Doesn't seem to be a way out of here anyway. We got the blue key, that's what we needed. I never knew there was a light switch there. I don't think I've ever seen that in any playthrough. There's a light switch. Fantastic. Alright. Red key. Where's the red door, Maya? Where is it?
It's over there. I can see it. It's right there. Yeah. No. It's right there. I'm really helpful, yes?
Oh, you're messing with
Oh,
me.
100%.
God damn it.
I know. I'm sorry. Oh, we.
There it is. I don't like the look of this. That's not gonna go well. Rude. Smooth. Yeah, I think we're done here. Oh, there was one more guy. Ambush.
Ah,
So what do we think? Doom and Doom 2?
we like Doom 2.
Are we wondering what the big deal is?
No?
I feel like I know what the big deal
So
is.
is Doom 3 canonical or not?
I don't think it... It's not the same story. Like, it's a different guy.
Mm-hmm.
And it appears to be a different facility on Mars as well. I suppose they could coexist. I don't really know. I haven't thought too hard about it. But I think all of the other Doom games, aside from Doom
I thought you just
3,
said dude games. All of the dude games.
yeah, all of the Big Lebowski games.
The dude.
Yeah.
Well, man.
That shotgun really tied the room together. I've got no ammo for the chain gun? Seriously? Rude.
I've tried to play Doom 3 when it released, but I was just too scared to play it.
It's really
Yeah.
scary. It's a very different kind of game, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I guess I was like 15 or something when it released.
I think I was 18. So that sounds about right.
Wait, when did it release?
2004?
Nah, no, right? It was. I thought it was later.
Maybe 5 then. I'm not sure.
Doom 3. Oh, you're right. 2004. No, I didn't play it on release then. I played it years later. It was actually, in my head, a very pretty looking game. So I said that's why I didn't think it was 2004.
It was really
I would
scary.
I would offer to just take a look. I don't think I have it installed. It's a very good looking game.
Yeah.
So basically, this is the Doom version of John Wick, right? You killed my bunny, I'm gonna kill all of you.
Yeah. I don't think he knows his bunny is dead yet.
Let's just headcanon it. He knows. So all the subsequent Doom games are him being pissy? Is that what we're saying? Maybe?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, this one's running away. Don't hurt me, please.
So Maya, you should do this for the Elder Scrolls games, like what Khan is doing now.
Yeah.
And just play a little bit of Arena, and then play a little bit of Daggerfall, a little bit of Morrowind.
If I ever get out of that dungeon.
Yeah, the first dungeon.
That's it. Sorry, guys. End
One
of
of the
stream.
hardest things in Arena, genuinely. Like,
It's
legit.
getting, yeah.
It's getting out of that damn dungeon.
But yeah, no, that is totally the plan. Yeah.
But that is the good thing about Doom is that they give you the cake right up front. It's not like you have to go looking for it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like how you put that.
And with
That's fun,
Arena,
yeah.
it's like it takes hours to actually get to. Well, it's not hours. That's not true. To really get a feel for the game,
Yeah.
just takes more than like playing 3 levels.
Yeah.
Pretty horrendous. Look at that. Oh, that guy's actually alive.
I don't think he would be. I don't know. Somehow I'm thinking. I think
I mean,
that's.
that's fatal, but doesn't mean he's already dead. Anyway, let's not go there. That's it's just supposed to be a fun, chill game.
What?
What? Yeah, what?
A fun game for
You're
sure.
not
but a
supposed
chill
to
game?
dwell on the suffering.
Oh, like that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Got the red key. No. That was dumb. All right. What's the time and
Well, we're halfway
how
through our
long
slot.
which is from
10 to 2
oh, so it's midday now.
is
Right.
midday, yes.
We have an hour left of Doom, correct?
Yes.
Do you want to spend the next hour in Doom Eternal? Or do we want to see a little bit more of this?
I think we're ready for some Doom Eternal. I think we're ready.
Let's see if I can finish this level.
Let's do it.
Oh baby.
I'm curious. I mean, how engaging does this actually look? I always have a lot of fun when watching speedrunners and stuff play Doom. But I've played these games quite a bit, so I sort of have an inherent understanding of what's going on and whether something is difficult or slick.
Doom is not a very hard game to understand, like from a viewer.
but also,
standpoint.
like, I'm not doing anywhere near as entertaining a job.
It is
as
fun
those
to
guys.
watch, but the entertainment comes from us anyway.
I guess that's how modest of you. Yeah,
Thanks for that.
I am the entertainment,
See, I'm practicing for my lizard voice.
the crusher. That's the next
nice.
level. It sounds like a Nirvana song.
Yeah, this. Yeah. I've been doing treasure maps and surveys the entire time.
That's awesome.
Jeez. But I'm really glad to just be hanging out.
We're doing Dudley Dursley again. Look at him.
Oh yeah.
But last year I had 37. I don't even know if that's the right line, but you know what I mean. All right, so we'll flip to a BRB screen, and we will BRB with some Doom Eternal,
No, my bad. We
which is
are
one of my
flipped.
favorite games ever.
So when
What
did
about you,
you
Maya?
play the first Doom for the first time?
One of my friends had it. Probably when I was 10 or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the era
didn't
of
like-
gaming where you had to visit friends to actually play some
Yeah, right.
Like,
Yeah.
I was always interested in it, but I wasn't that into gaming when I was little.
Mm.
But yeah, I could immediately see this.
The attraction of this, sorry, you cut out there for a bit.
Yeah, I could immediately see the attraction of the whole thing. So what's the plan? What should I be doing in Doom? Should we just go from the start?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I need to move.
But you will have to switch back to the MIDI soundtrack once in a while playing Doom Eternal.
That's the challenge.
That's the next step. Yeah, that's the next step. Get Mick Gordon to redo his fantastic soundtrack in MIDI.
All right, tell me when you're ready for the flipsies.
Did it need moving?
No.
Oh, you just needed to change to a different window.
No, it's the donation thing, because I had it just above your, that fun little thing at the bottom, but now that's not there, so I'm just moving it
Yeah,
down.
I'm ready.
There we go. Woohoo!
Oh, that clicky UI sound is actually pretty strange to hear when you have earbuds in.
Oh, look at this guy.
Oh, that's nice.
Straight out of 1987. I like this dude. I have a cool skin for this guy, I think.
Yeah, let's look at all the skins.
There are some hilarious ones, look. I love this one. This pure full metal jacket. Anyway, enough about that. New campaign. And again, we're not going to go for Nightmare. Oh, well, we probably could, but let's not.
Yeah, let's just take it easy.
It really sounds like an insect is crawling in my ear when you're hovering with the mouse over
Oh,
the
right, yeah.
buttons. Like,
Well, there won't be as much of it now that we start.
Against all the evil that hell can conjure.
That hell can
all the
conjure.
wickedness that
Remember, it's not about
mankind can
demons, it's not about guns, it's about a rabbit.
send unto them.
Yep. That's why we're here today.
And expanding the rights of this rabbit. Now,
Till it is done.
Can't hold them off! I can hear them. Fall back! No! They're everywhere! Transmitting from HC-1556.
Casualties range into billions.
We must pray now.
slightly better graphics, I think it's fair to say.
Pray that he is watching.
a little bit.
Please, anyone, if
Definitely not where the budget went.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's ray tracing in this game, and it was when RTX was still fairly new. I mean, ray tracing's been around a long time. There's actually some ray tracing in the original Doom games. That's in a very limited sort of way.
Could you explain what ray tracing is for people?
It's basically where
like
you
me?
simulate the behavior of light, but do it in reverse. So rather than calculate a source of light, I mean, nature doesn't calculate anything, but you know what I mean. You get a light source like a light bulb in a lamp, and you bounce all, infinite rays of light out of the source, and then keep rebounding them in straight lines according, reflection and refraction and all of that stuff, until they reach the eyeball, the retina, and make an impression. You do it the other way around.
Yeah.
So you treat the retina as though it is a light bulb, a source of light, and you trace X number of rays outward from that and see where they end up, and that is how you calculate the pixels that arrive. Now, it is not done on a pixel per pixel basis. I believe I just talked over all that, but yeah, it's a very clever mathematical piece of engineering as a way to solve for the fact that simulating light is extremely difficult. It's
Well,
one of
it's
the things
very
that's hardest to do in video
intensive.
games.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Chris, good morning. Say, oh, Doom Eternal, good morning. A very good explanation of ray tracing, Khan.
Thanks. I remember having a really interesting chat with my dad about it, who's not... on the one hand, he's quite interested in hearing about video games and how they work, but he does not play. He's not interested in interacting with them or knowing about them in any way, really. I remember him being quite intrigued by lots of the different tricks that developers have used over the years to simulate the way light actually behaves.
Yeah, I also saw a video once about the visual tricks they used in Half-Life Alyx, where you could
Yeah.
actually shake liquid in bottles and stuff, but it's actually just shaders. And it's not really
Wild.
liquid. Yeah.
The way that all of this stuff is done, like, how do you make that look textured? How do you make that look like it's water? And yeah, it's all trickery, obviously, because the processing power required to actually simulate the physics and volumetrics and blah 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 is just mind-boggling.
Yeah, but it's all about making you believe that it's there and not about simulating it.
Yeah, exactly.
Necessarily, yeah.
You just have to sell the
The illusion.
effect that it has. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I was blown away when we watched that sort of, when they were launching. Oh, look at that, the reflections, that's incredible. And just listening to how that works, the technology, it's really fascinating. I have an RTX 3080. When I enabled ray tracing in this game, I didn't experience any FPS loss. id Software really did a great job with this game. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I kind of need to pay attention here. This is the version of what you were just talking about, Eggbirds. The arena starting dungeon, because you don't even have dash. All you have is your double jump and one gun.
That's all you need to rip and tear, right?
Yeah, right. I don't know if that's it's a common joke in England or something, but sometimes when someone says, "Oh, I bought a book," and then someone just says, "Why? You already have a book, right?" It's like the same with guns. Like, why do you need another gun? You already have a gun, right?
Oh, right, yeah.
It's a very silly joke.
And with that one sticky bomb that I missed,
It's very dad joke. I like it.
Suddenly
Yeah,
in jeopardy.
Yeah, I remember the first time sort of, well, watching the trailer, like there's so much stuff you can do to, well, obviously, there are different guns for different monsters, which I thought, how is anybody going to learn, remember that? But the game really guides you through it beautifully. and all the things, the glory killing and dashing and bashing and all the things in order to get ammo, get health, get armor. But it becomes second nature, and I really love that. That I sort of thought, it's just a shooter, you just want to go and have fun. But it's actually really, really fun to do it properly, learn how it works, and then just keep smashing it on higher and higher difficulty.
Oh my god, I'm making a total pig zero of this.
Yeah, looking forward to Doom the Dark Ages. I think the community knew we weren't done with Doom just yet. Oh, 100%. I would have been surprised if they hadn't done it. Yeah, I'm really jazzed for that. So we're definitely going to be doing more streams, more videos. Yeah, the video we did for Doom, for sort of the trailer we've seen so far, people seem to really enjoy it. Which I'm very, very, very delighted by. And the new, the Doom and Doom 2 sort of upgrades that they just launched for QuakeCon. Really, really cool. Yeah, a lot of love is being poured into these games. 30-year-old franchise, that's just, love seeing that. And it's free.
Not only is it a resurrection of a great franchise, but it is a great resurrection of a great franchise.
Right?
Which is not something we can ever take for granted. But yeah, the reason I brought up the ray tracing is that it is quite over the top, because it was a relatively new thing. Remember the tree physics in The Witcher 3? Because it was a relatively new thing, hadn't been done that much, so they really overdid it, and the trees are always like flying around.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
The ray tracing is a little bit like this, but because Doom, the visuals are already very heightened, it totally works.
It really does, yeah.
And this is, we're not streaming it in 4K, but this is in 4K with everything turned up, and it runs beautifully.
Look at the dude! Look at the dude! Love that dude.
36.8%. There are 2 Hell Priests remaining.
Hello, dude.
Wow.
He's a big boy.
He's got no butt!
He's a bit like Action Man. He's got no goods down there.
Nah.
But he's relieved. So he was carrying this thing around.
Yeah.
The Hell Barge, I believe. And yeah, now that there's no Hell Priest inside it anymore, he's suddenly like,
Thank
huh?
you.
Why am I carrying this
I just had it
horrendous
stuffed.
thing? I'm going to put it down and go off and do something chill.
Tango just redeemed me. Nice beaver. Thanks. I just had it stuffed. We need Dayhawk to redeem the what are they called? Oh my good lord. Brain is just so not braining.
Maybe try describing it to us.
I'm just trying to
Claire.
find it because I just think that's going to be easier. The Minions, the banana song. Try describing it. Yeah. I like all of those sound effects. They're really fun. What was it that we were talking about adding yesterday?
Du-du-du-du-du-du.
All right, that didn't come through again, but yeah.
I know.
But there was another one. And that was a quote, right? Oh well.
I'm not just being a monster chainsawing these guys. They drop ammo if you chainsaw them. Don't question it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't
It is-
start
it is-
thinking about, oh, poor monsters. Oh.
Heavy attacks in ESO. Why does that restore resources? It shouldn't, but it does. So, yeah.
Oh, there's a very happy kitty on the floor, just chilling.
Right,
I hope
first-
it's in IRL and not
IRL, yeah, not in
the
Doom.
game.
Ay. That
Get
was
out,
quick.
Kitty is not safe.
No, kitty. Oof. You're low on ammo. What are you going to do, Khan?
Already done it.
Ah, nice. Oh, that exploded. The environments are also really cool. I just love the look of it.
Yeah, after looking at this for a few seconds, I'm immediately thinking level design. You know, with these
Yeah,
platforms.
exactly. Yeah.
It's not the first thing you see when you walk in here. You think, man, what happened to planet Earth?
I also love seeing all the random giant avatars, I guess. Oh, that crunch. Yeah.
There he is.
Oh, he gone.
Yeah, I put a sticky bomb on him, but then I was a little too close when it went off, so...
Did you boom yourself?
Yeah, I may have boomed myself a little bit.
Yeah, I do that quite a lot. Yeah, exactly. Haha. I would love Doom if it wouldn't be so gross.
That's the thing, just think of it as piñatas and confetti. Because the gore is so... It's... Again, we were talking about being horror fans earlier. I know not everyone is. A lot of people are really not fans of horror movies, especially gore movies. But there's a difference between like a war film where the gore is really focused on the suffering and the inhumanity of it all and the horror of it all. Ironically, a lot of horror is more to do with the absurdity and comedy of the whole thing.
Yeah.
And these animations are a brilliant example. This is not supposed to horrify, it's supposed to make you go, ew, like a Peter Jackson early horror movie. Where it's
Or like
loads of
Mortal Kombat
snot
finishing
and vomit.
moves.
Yeah, exactly.
Those are insane.
Yeah.
Not at all fan of horror, Kazi, right? Yeah. Well, I think I just got Elizabeth to agree to a joint horror stream. That's going to be fun, both of us screaming.
Can I make it? Can I make it? Oh, just in time.
Yeah, that was just, yeah. It doesn't horrify me, it's just uggo.
Trying to get all the secrets for you guys.
Aw, thanks. That's so sweet. Obviously personal
I'll be right
preference.
back.
Yeah, fair enough.
The fruits of our labor.
Look at you!
And I appreciate you saying that. It's we were talking about that just yesterday off stream, but it sort of was a conversation about reviews. But it's the fact that obviously if people like or dislike something, often people just go, "Well, that's shit," whereas what you're saying is not for
give it a
me.
shot.
Yes, not for me, and yeah, I appreciate that. Gore is good for you, Maya. Oh, I'm not complaining. I'm good. I love this game. The only reason I'm not streaming this today is because my back's been really, really bad. So 4 hours of gameplay is just not really... Yeah, I didn't want to have to like give up halfway through because this is a fundraiser this morning. So that's why Kind's doing this, and I'll take over like for the last hour. But yeah, it's a Ray Train raising money for Earn. Let me just do the linking again. There we go. Which is expand animal rights now, protecting and expanding the rights of animals and the humans who care for them. And Elizabeth, who organized this really beautiful story, they wanted to rescue a dog that was really badly treated by their owner, like abused and not fed and all this stuff. And the owner, you know, reported them to the police for stealing the dog. But yeah, this organization helped them with the legal side of all of it, and they were able to rescue a puppers, which is just cool and a worthy cause. So that's why we're here. And the reason we're playing Doom is because we're playing it in the name of the bunny. Daisy, right?
Daisy the rabbit.
Daisy the rabbit.
And also because it's QuakeCon and Doom: The Dark Ages.
Just
is
gotta-
coming.
yeah.
They're all
Yeah.
it's a whole confluence of reasons coming together. How about
The
that?
gameplay is great. I'm an old Quake guy. Yeah, I get that. Hey, Lulu. Hello.
The combat loop in this game
Yeah,
is
yeah.
unbelievably good.
How are you doing, Lulu? I played Doom 2. I really like the pace and how fluid it feels. Yeah, my first Doom was on some Game Boy. Yeah, I know what you mean. There is something really cool about... I think I clipped it on my Twitch channel. I was playing this, and there is this bit where you have to jump on a platform and not fall off the platform, and two cacodemons appear, and you have to kill them in a very specific way. And I fell off a couple of times, and then I died like a tool. But then I landed it just right and killed both of them. You know, you have to sort of jump off to get them and then get back. I clipped that. I was like, okay, I'm never going to do this as well. Doing good. Just getting ready for work day starting up again. Holiday is over tomorrow. Aww.
Work is good. Work means more money, which means more holiday.
I like
Right.
that. That's a good way. Yep.
It's a kind of a coping mechanism there.
Yep.
Hey man, look, a yellow key. What should we do?
I have suggestions. Was that a sticky bomb again?
Yeah.
He exploded. Yeah, I'm gonna play all of the Doom games. I'm gonna, just because I've got what, minimum 6 months, probably more. Definitely more. I doubt they'll launch it in January. So yeah, I want to play through several difficulties, just see what I can do. But yeah, I was sort of practicing on the highest difficulty, not the one where if you die, game over. But yeah, it's so punishing. I wish they would made a new Quake without champions. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been wondering what the deal is with Quake. I think they bumped it into a different type of game category. This is not based on any kind of insight. It's just, why would they abandon that particular game? I think they decided, well, Doom is this kind of game.
Gee. Yeah. Oh, I remember the old Doom for when I was a kid. Yeah, we just played the OG Doom and Doom 2. Yeah, they are scary. More of an Overwatch. Yeah, I'm just so delighted that a 30-year-old franchise, is still going super strong. That, making the OG games better for free for everyone that owns them. And they're like on Game Pass and various discounts, so it's perfect excuse to get it right now if you don't. I just noticed the name of that store. What you selling?
I've never noticed that
No.
either.
Talking about old shooters, anyone remembers Painkiller?
Yes. That's kind of a Doom tribute almost, isn't it? Like, it's its own franchise, but there's a lot of, I feel like it was made by Doom fans for Doom fans. To a degree.
Yeah.
Didn't play all of them though. I think maybe just the first. But yeah, I sure as hell remember it. Oh come on!
Why are you punching the poor thing that's trying to help you? Every time.
Robot. I think we're about to get the. Is it the flame belch or the grenade launcher?
Or say
Finally start
grenade.
getting upgrades.
Yeah. We say finally. It's pretty quick, actually.
Yeah, it is.
I was really pleased the first time I sort of put it on the. I nearly said Painkiller difficulty. The nightmare difficulty, or was it just below nightmare? Maybe. This is the thing that screwed me the most, to be honest. because I've obviously played this game a lot, but usually just sort of mid difficulty. But it's the jumping that screwed me the most. Everything else was sort of, this guy surprised me. I want a Cacodemon plushie. Is there such a thing? I'm sure there is. Oh man. I love
keep
to watch
trying to use-
Painkiller Esport. It was so
Oh yeah,
fast.
that's great. This is a great one to watch for speedruns as well. It'll make what I'm doing here look like the absolute worst. Struggling to put it into words, but I don't even need health.
It just feels like they just jump through a couple of times and they're done. And there's that bit, you definitely get, all the big ones. It's in like a big room with pillars and walking up and down the stairs and platforms, and you just keep falling up. Well, I did. And sort of took a few goes for sure. And then I watched the speed run and I was like, oh, he's in this room. This is going to be, oh, he's already done. What? At the highest difficulty. Yeah, did we watch that live, that stream? We did, right? There was a guy...
the one with Hugo Martin talking.
No. I mean, that was on Games Done Quick and that was replay. No, this is, I want to say at least a year ago, maybe 2. And it was just a streamer trying to beat the world record, which I'm pretty sure was actually his own.
Zai, yeah.
Yeah. Probably not, no.
We watched like the day after.
Yeah.
But yeah, when he got it, there were people who just joined the stream going, what's going on? Why is everyone celebrating?
Yeah. Yeah, he had it set up. That was really cool. I really liked. So he would show this bit. This was my previous time, and then he either beat it or not. But then he was also showing the overall time that he's already made up. And I don't think he beat it by like even minutes, right? It was more like seconds.
I can't remember.
But it was incredible.
Yeah, it was a particularly good one. Doom Eternal speedruns are great. I mean, Doom 2016 as well. Any of them, really. Try and not... I mean, it doesn't matter because we're just streaming, but I don't want to miss any secrets if I can. If I can avoid it.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. We should do a big, group play in Doom. Like I've been talking about Enshrouded, just getting as many people on the same server. Let's go, let's have a party.
You mean the new 16-player
Yeah.
compatibility? Yeah. Alright. I'm game.
Me too. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I like these codexes as well, the pages. It was really fascinating for the video I did. These make me squeal every time. Just doing that research. Some of the facts, some of the stuff, sort of the story is a bit like, seriously? But it was really fun.
Yeah, every time you come to one of these holes, you're thinking... Well, first of all, you're thinking, Sarlacc pit? Boba? You in there? But no, you're wondering whether a giant tentacle is going to come shooting out.
And it still makes me jump, like every time.
Yeah. Even if... Oh!
Even if I'm expecting it, waiting for it to happen, it's still like, oh no!
Hey!
I like that you pick up these as floppies. That's so fun.
Yeah, it's a great callback.
Like, kids these days. Do you think people still get it?
Yeah.
No.
I think they get the theory of it. A lot of skeuomorphic design is like that, though, right?
Mm.
You know, the whole nobody sends letters, but they still know what the envelope icon means on their mail app. You know, and I know we do send letters. Not the greatest example, but yeah.
So my checkout PAX day. It's yeah. No, I've been keeping an eye on that one. Quite a few people seem to enjoy it. Yeah, and the building is Lord of the Rings cities. Ah, nice.
Ooh.
My niece, who's 18 now, asked me the last time what CDs were. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, Lulu, you've done that, right? Yeah. Resource grind. Oof. And my little brother, who's 14, doesn't even know physical copies of anything. Yeah.
Oh, hello. You spawned right in my face, didn't you?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I mean, it's just when you're trying to explain to people what a content creator is. Just internet stuff. What was it, the conversation we were having yesterday about Baldur's Gate 3, that somebody's job was to, work on the peen physics? Imagine that, family dinner. So what's your job? Oh yeah, I've got a new job. Absolutely. Yeah, it's well, I look at dongs all day, and then I make them in game and make sure they move perfectly, or as they should. So, yeah. The soundtrack in this game is just awesome.
That was a terrible finisher.
Oh, it's finished though.
Couldn't trigger any glory kills though. That's always a bit frustrating.
Yeah, those are sort of the thing, right?
Yeah, you need them to happen.
Yeah.
Anyway, got away with it. Didn't actually die.
Nice. You're so smart.
It's weird though, because it is, going back to what you and Egbers were talking about, if you play the game a lot, you become very used to having all of the bits and bobs in your toolkit that you don't get until quite late in the game. So then the early game becomes the most difficult thing.
Yeah.
The hell
Yeah,
did
not
you-
gonna lie, this one is a bit more fun to watch.
than the other Doom games.
It's
yeah.
just, it's just so much happening, so much, yeah. The weirdest thing for me is though that despite them growing up with technology literally in their hands and around them everywhere, they generally don't seem to have the knowledge about it like millennials had with internet stuff and computer, or earlier generations with their new tech. Yeah, I know what you mean. It just becomes sort of, it is a thing. It's not, it just is. That's a weird way of sort of describing it, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that there's no learning curve. There's no sort of discovery. It's just, it is there. Shows at work we get apprentices and students who have no awareness for technology, and these are the people who consider themselves tech people. That's interesting.
Be back.
Welcome back.
Thank
This
you.
one welcomes you back.
Welcome back. Yeah.
Chaos.
Chaos.
What did I miss?
Nothing. It was a flawless gameplay by me. I didn't almost die multiple times.
Nope.
From the sound of it, it just sounds like you didn't die, so that's all good.
No,
right?
didn't
yeah,
know.
exactly. It didn't, so. That's a win-win in my books. Why a win-win? That's a weird thing to say. It's a win. You're awesome. Well done. Congratulations.
She is inside that demonic citadel. They will
Demonic Citadel.
on your hunt.
Let's go and see Khan. Oh wait, what?
What? Right. Love all of this, and I do. If you guys haven't seen the video of Doom that I made, that's on our Doom channel. Go and watch it. It's cool. I say I.
On
we.
your Doom channel?
Oh, my YouTube
What's
channel.
that?
So this is the level we've just been through.
Is that where the new kids hang out?
Exactly. The kids hang out there. It's really. Oh, it's the best channel. Join my best channel.
The Doom channel.
But Khan came up with this fantastic little intro thing because
At the center
all our channel is ESO, right? We've done a couple of things that are not ESO. That's been fun. We're definitely going to do more Doom, but he came up with this fun little transition. So it's the Deadlands in ESO, which are very Doom sort of hellscape, and then it transitions into the Doom hellscape, and it's so cool. It's actually eerily similar. I mean, the colors and everything. It's so fun.
Yeah, the visual language
It's-
is
yeah.
very much of a piece.
Yeah.
Elder Doom Online.
Not even. I love it.
To-do.
Should take the elevator. I mean, imagine working for an institution where the buttons in the elevator look like this. You know, it's a little bit like us being asked to wear a name tag at work. Alarm bells are ringing.
Yeah.
Well, if it's like a society where they don't really believe in burial or something, burying people, and just like, no, we can reuse this stuff, right?
Oh no. I really want that gold armor. Oh, it's very unlikely that I'll ever get
Go
it.
back, cosplay.
Well, I don't. Funnily enough, as I was coming up with some new milestones for later in the year, the final one is cosplay.
As what?
Chat choice.
That's a
Well,
bad
not-
move.
Well, not completely. Just like when I dye my hair, I'll give options. Because, like, if
Right.
Chad
Okay,
decides,
that's the-
you know, go, I don't know, bird
Mustard
yellow.
Gunny made full on, yes.
Yeah. Although a lot of hair colors, work for me. But yeah, something like yellow, I don't think it would work. So
That's just blonde. Yeah.
no, but like yellow.
Yellow.
I know what you mean. Yeah, like parrot yellow.
Or like
if anyone's wondering
green.
what the hell is happening? There is actually lore around all this stuff.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. We
And,
like lore.
yeah, it's gonna be part of the, because the Dark Ages is obviously a sort of a prequel. It takes place between the games we just saw, the original Doom and Doom 2 and Doom 64. It takes place after that, but before all this. So it's actually the same guy. They found a way to make that make sense.
design of your equipment launcher. The flame belch is now ready for your approval.
The flame belch is now ready. Oh, okay. Grab that and get going. Actually, so that was sort of the tutorial, setting the scene, establishing the stakes. That's why it takes place on Earth, so that it's it's sort of beaten into our heads that. Let's go with armor. The stakes is high.
Yeah.
The portal is activated and ready when you are.
And now off we go. We've got that first health boost, and we need to get the other two.
Easy. Let's go.
Actually, spoiler alert, it take that long for you to get both of them. and then the game continues from there.
Khan?
Was it like just over halfway through?
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, to be fair, there's a bit more setting the scene here. So this is the kind of world where the Dark Ages is largely going to take place.
Ooh.
They're humans, and there is the suggestion that they may have seeded Earth as well. You know, the thing, bit of a trope. That's hilarious.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Hey, hello, Dallas. Hello. Thanks for the follow. And yes, Red Potions. Hello. I was just double checking. We still have plenty of time before we raid off, but I was just double checking that I have the person who I'm raiding off to, Octogeisha. And how you doing? When are you on? Let's check out the schedule. That's another raid trainer? That's not right, is it? Raider?
Does he train raids? Raid trainer.
Next stop on the raid train. Maybe you could describe it that way?
Well, one of the stops, one of the many wonderful stops with wonderful streamers. I'll just repost the schedule link so peeps can follow. Train Raider. Raid train?
Train raider sounds like you're a criminal.
Rain trader.
Brain
I
training.
suppose it does,
Wait,
yeah.
No.
But yeah, you're on tomorrow, 3 a.m. For me, that is, obviously. Nice. Hellovadellas and the Pixel Junkies. That sounds awesome. And yeah, we've been dooming it up. We did OG Doom, we did Doom 2, and now it's Doom Eternal. And as we are obviously raising money and awareness for Expand Animal Rights Now, protecting and expanding the rights of animals and the humans who care for them. And it was organized by the wonderful Alice Elizabeth. You can donate here, take part. Every little helps and it's greatly appreciated. We chose Doom because it got some updates as well with QuakeCon, but also because he's fighting for the rights of Daisy, the rabbit who was taken away from him. Do you know that? Now you do. It's just like John Wick, but
Much
cooler.
like that, Maya.
Yeah.
Should I have showcased him a little more? Because that is
Yeah.
Maya's favourite demon.
He
'cause
is.
It scares her the most. And I can see why. It's a terrifying thing to fight. But yeah, as you can see, they don't take that much to kill.
They still scare me because they're so fast when they're running after you. Turn around. Oh my god, it's behind me.
Yeah, they're very big, they're very fast, they don't have any ranged attacks.
Yeah.
So their whole deal is like, imagine a gorilla with a jetpack that really wants to
Yeah.
kill you, and they're just zooming after you, trying to pound you into the dirt.
And instead of catching Pokemon, I train raids. Exactly. Yeah, this game is fun.
Like a
Smooth.
teaching trial is some sort of like a rage trainer, right?
I suppose, yeah. Talking about Pokemons, I got a Shadow Lugia today.
Lugia.
Lugia. It sounds like Lugia.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
It's fun.
Shadow
fun to
Lugia.
watch. What's to do to do?
I don't know. That was that in.
I think there's a lot to do.
Yeah, I got inspired by the music. No.
Yeah, I like the Doom music when it goes to do. You're right. Especially that part.
The
Yeah.
thing, that meme with the Doom music to do to do's.
I feel like Mickey's
That
being.
feeling when the music.
I feel like you guys are just taking the piss, but all right, I'll go with it.
Never. I would never. I'm a very serious guy.
Yeah, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I play Pogo. I feel free to message me for being friends. Hey,
one of
you
these
literally
on my
have
desk.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Pokemon Go. I think Pogo. I never heard it abbreviated as Pogo, but makes
Pogo
sense.
is fun.
Isn't
Yeah, I've not heard
Pogo
that.
that stick? You hop up the Pogo stick? No?
Yeah, feel free to message me on Pogo. What? That doesn't make any sense.
Alright. I think there's a Hell Knight here. Oh, yeah, there he is. See
See,
what I mean?
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
That's one scary
I'm
dude.
just trying not to kill him and just run away so you can see how he's pretty scary.
He
Oh,
is. He's a scary mofo. And that's the thing. He makes me scared. I run away from him and I fall off things and things go wrong.
Yeah, he throws you off your game. That's
Yeah.
basically what he's there for.
Uh-huh.
and throws you off the game. Your game and off the game.
Yeah, Egbers, Pogo is the general term used, so...
Well, I just always refer to it as Pokemon Go.
Well, it's just, you're not cool enough, I guess.
No, that's for sure.
Yeah, I feel like half the time I'm like, sorry, what's that abbreviation? Sure, okay. There are so many barrels you can shoot up by mistake. I love it.
Or deliberately.
Oh god, yes. Yes, yes,
Anyway,
yes.
let's pick up the pace a little bit. Sorry about that.
Yeah, when you're panicking, running around away from the Hell Knight, it feels very much like, you know, that thing in Dungeons, Fuck You Finn, or F You Finn, the encounter designers, you know, in ESO.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them, you're so cruel there. You're so cruel. Yeah, I didn't mean it like Maya pronounced it, but it might as well roll with it. Got it.
Lugia.
Yeah, I'm definitely not cool enough to know much about Pokemon. I sort of missed the whole thing.
No, I'm happy to show you. We'll start with Pokemon Red. 19... Wait, when is that? 1996, I believe?
Only know the wagons. Yeah. I thought Pikachu was kind of fun, and you know he was everywhere. We did silly impressions, but never really.
Pikachu's still everywhere.
No, true. True. Ah, looks like a dragon. Fair enough. I did like the idea of that mobile game. You know,
That's Pokemon Go,
what
right?
the Pokemon.
That
Yeah,
is
that's it,
Pokemon
right?
Go,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love the idea of that you just have to wander the world and pick up Pokemons.
Yeah.
That seemed fun.
I think Pokemon is plural.
Pokemon.
I was going to say that. Yeah,
All right, I'm
yeah.
so sorry, guys.
Hey, I'm not sure it matters, and I've heard
I'm
plenty
just-
of people. I'm sure I've heard people who are super into Pokemon call them Pokemons. That doesn't make it correct, obviously. I'm just saying it. I feel like there's a little bit of squishiness on the usage,
Squiddy.
right?
Pokemon.
Pokemon, Pokemon.
Pokemon. No.
I think Americans say Pokemon. Pokemon.
Nice use of barrel. It's like using Fustrora. The guy just flew off. But it's an explosive one, so you don't need training.
Busroda, I don't get that reference.
Yeah, it's super hard, super dead here though, so I need to rely on third-party
Oh, well.
apps to host raids. Oh, that's sad.
My Vivian still plays it.
Oh,
Red Potions, my ex-girlfriend made me drive her around to play Pokemon Go. I wonder why it didn't work out.
I just tried doing that jump, and I just remembered halfway into the jump, we don't have dash yet. You're not going to make it. You literally cannot make that jump.
For Aerodactyl, I was standing 1 hour at the gym to get a raid hosted. Doing gym stuff or just hang on? Can I have a free day, please? There is a raid in there. I gotta get in.
Oh,
Let
Maya.
me in.
For context,
I
in
just-
Pokemon, you go to gyms, right?
What?
Pokemon gyms, and where you are the places where you battle each other's Pokemon.
Really?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
So you can earn a badge. Well, not in Pokemon Go anymore, but that's like kind of that's the whole deal of the game. You
Alright.
catch Pokemon and you get 8 gym badges,
Oh.
and it's not a subscription.
Oh, come
You
on,
don't
give
get
me
a
break.
gym subscription or something.
Sorry.
I thought, well, I'll just
Why would you know that? To be
No,
fair?
true.
Why-
Yeah. But that's why I just like just FYI, just maybe the gym was an actual gym in Pokemon Go. That could be.
Yeah. Doom, I know. Elder Scrolls, I know.
There's actually
Fine, if you know it, what's Barsay's middle name?
Stinky.
Herald.
I was going to say Herald.
Or Harold, and it's just badly pronounced. Doggo!
so
Hey, there we go.
It's just a bar guest from The Witcher, isn't it?
Yeah. There are gyms at gyms. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of the game
Alert.
Ingress, Maya?
Ingress.
Yes.
It rings a bell, but no.
It's from the same developers of Pokemon Go, which uses pretty much the same system. So there are points in the world, in the real world, in Ingress, where you can go to and actually hack some sort of stuff over there, and then you control that point. And it's a game with 2 teams, and people have
Do we
to
watch
go
or do we
and
skip? Sorry to
and
interrupt.
Watch.
Watch, yes. And people have to capture actual real life spaces. And those the points where you can go to capture stuff are points of interest, which could be anything from like a bus stop or maybe an actual gym. And they use the same system just for Pokemon Go.
Oh, okay.
So that's why a Pokemon gym can actually be an IRL gym
Despite their transgressions against
at the same location as a regular gym.
still of sentinel blood.
Gotcha.
What you interfere with now is bigger than you.
What's his name, Khan?
King Novik, I think.
Novik.
What's his middle name?
It is their
Ludwig.
time to give penance.
I don't know.
You continue
I think his middle name is Yes Kamul.
down the heavens.
King Yes Kamul Novik. Get it?
They are
Yes.
No.
longer your people to see.
I'm sorry.
It's not perfect, but whatever. So again, I'm guessing he will be featured in the
The new
upcoming
game.
game. Yeah.
That would be nice.
Okay, it's gonna be Hell Knight time. If I remember correctly. This time, the floor is lava.
Can you get a plushie, Hell Knight?
Oh Jesus. He did.
Oh my good lord, that was fast.
Yeah.
That's what
Wow.
she said.
The same amount of surprise.
But it's alright, we got a second one.
Oh. Round 2.
That was quick. Where is he? Oh, there. There's a thing here because I'm running away from him. I run into pillars and run off the platforms yeah. And I do love that the floor is lava at this bit. Oh, that's just really mean. It's awesome. Hey.
Don't lose your head.
Hey.
Hey-oh.
Nice one.
Aw, the armor despawned.
Oh, that's sad. Why would that happen?
Oh, it's like a decal. It only lasts a certain amount of time.
Hmm.
If you don't pick it up, I guess you don't care enough. That's what the game thinks. Okay, so now I can do that secret. Should we do it or should we just move on?
Do it.
Do the secret.
Okay. It's still a little bit of a twitchy jump.
Nah. It's actually uncomfortable to watch.
Hi.
So when you say a secret, it's one of those. Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's a little mini.
I was going to say it's
trial.
a mini one, isn't it?
And you have to do a certain thing in X amount of time.
It's going to do a certain thing in a certain amount of time. What? Yeah. It's nice.
You have to do it quick.
Oh my God,
Boom.
this sucks.
Oh, the way it's going after you. That's so horrible.
No, I totally messed it up. I completely fouled it up. Never mind.
Completely the other way.
Yeah, you only get one attempt. I mean, I suppose I could load checkpoint.
Only if you want to. But it's fun.
Yeah, I mean, that one's not difficult. I don't know why I messed it up like that. I guess I'm struggling a little bit to eyeball the trajectory, you know, like the arc of the sticky bomb when they're really far away.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm out of practice on that, so that's... Okay. And now I got them both.
Oh,
There we go.
no.
Ooh. Oh.
Come on.
That is so me move.
So not fair. That's because I didn't get the first power-up that we just got. I chose the one which slows time in midair. I should have got the one where you perform glory kills quicker. That would have made this a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right, last attempt.
Hey, Ted. Hello, Ten. Oh, nom nom nom. Bon appetit. Meow. Sorry. Yay!
There we go.
That is really like butt clenching to even watch,
Well, the
let alone doing it.
slick way to do it is to just... Well, it would be to get another, a different rune.
Yeah.
Whichever.
Mm-hmm.
This Sentinel battery can be used to provide additional power to your ship. Several modules remain unused. Finding more batteries will enable you to utilize the full function.
And I think we're about to visit Hell.
Oh.
Oh, hell no. Sorry. Oh, hell night. There we go. What are we doing here? Oh, this guy, the way he landed, and then you shoot out his little gun. Sad.
That was the Revenant.
I know.
Goodbye.
I know. He just, but the way he sort of stumbled in. Oh no, I nearly fell over. Oh, I'm dead. Sad.
Don't worry, he'll be back.
Yeah, true.
10 points for the French speakers who get that. I suppose you don't need to be a French speaker. Just revenir is to return. And that's where the Revenant comes from. A thing that returns.
Sadly. For the Revenant.
You could have just called it a boomerang, really.
Oh, that would have been funny. Hey, it's the boomerang again! But they'd have to, like, jump in your face, like the blast bones do. Hey! Oh, Hell Knight! Some of these glory kills are just, well, glorious.
Keep an eye out for me, will you? I'm sorry.
Maya, you seem extra jumpy today. What's going on with you? I don't know. I mean, this is inherently more jumpy than ESO, right?
A little bit.
Yeah, hilarious, yeah. It is. Ooh, fun. Smart.
How do we know that the Doom guy is a hipster? Because he's into vinyl.
Wow.
No particular shade intended at hipsters or vinyl enthusiasts. It's just a lame joke.
I've got a cat in my face. Hello, cat. Sit. Oh, it worked.
Did he actually sit down?
No.
Hey,
Such a teeny one. Yeah, these things, like, I squeal basically every time they pop up. Even when I'm expecting it, it's just, yeah. It's brilliant.
purple goo.
Yeah.
The purple goo prevents you from jumping.
Mm-hmm.
It's like honey or syrup or something.
Ah.
So if you jump, just this happens. You should make a little noise. Oh, I wasn't expecting that one. Oopsie.
Whoopsie, whoopsie.
Because why not?
Yeah. Don't you have infinite lives now, though?
No, that's just the ability to unlock.
Right.
I unlocked the ability to use that cheat. You can't use any of those in the campaign.
That's
but
it,
obviously
yeah.
If you then go back
Mm-hmm.
and
So I did play through one of the runs. I did all the cheats. Actually, not all of them. But infinite lives, because yes. Infinite ammo, because lazy. And I think that was it, though, right?
There is a sentinel
infinite ammo is a fun one.
I just wanted to try it, and it just takes no time to dash through the whole thing. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it just means you can chill with one part of the dance. You don't
Yeah.
need to worry about chainsawing stuff except for fun.
It does teach you bad habits, obviously, so it was just for a fun run. I just wanted to see how quickly I could get through the whole thing. With the expansions.
This is in the trailers. It's not a spoiler, but we get to. This is just the arm, but we've seen
The Atlas.
bits and bobs of those giant mechs. Yeah, the Atlas mechs.
Mm-hmm.
We get to ride one and operate one of those in the new, or the upcoming game.
Oh.
We get to fly a dragon in the new game. Like,
I mean, you kind of get to do that in the,
yeah, but
in the expansion. But
Yeah.
It is just a cutscene.
although we don't know, it might be a cutscene in the new one as well. So
No, it's pretty sure it isn't because it shows combat. So.
it does, yeah, true. But I just mean it might be a very short
we-
sort of. But we don't know.
You're right,
Yeah,
We don't know.
we don't know. You don't know.
I want to see a very rich metalhead have this as their like the entrance to their house. You'll see what I mean in a minute
Yeah.
when we open it. It's the most dramatic opening of any door ever.
Yeah. So how's everyone's week been? Hopefully good. It's always sort of a bittersweet feeling on a Sunday when you're like, back to the grind tomorrow.
I'm actually, I just realized that it's Sunday. I hadn't really realized it just yet.
Kind of same. Days have been sort of blurring. Oh my god, I went through Lucent Citadel last weekend. What a beautiful location and fun trial. Yes! Yeah, agreed. Which server do you play on there, Chris? Out of curiosity. That is a fabulous entrance. Although,
That's what he said. I'm sorry.
Heyo.
no bad week, to be honest. Awesome. Yeah, other than my back being a dick, so not really being able to stream much.
Sorry. I'm a quite visual person, I realized.
Oh no, I'm
So-
sorry. Yeah, it's not been a bad week. PCNA, cool. Well, join our guild.
Imagine, like, you'd be able to sit straight on very specific occasions.
Oh my god. Yeah, we want to and need to do more runs on PCNA. We need more people. I need to find gear.
Where's that revenant gone?
I'm
I told you he'd be back.
No, I was just saying, other than my back being a dick, yeah, what I mean by that, I was in an accident many years ago and I get a flare up and then my back just prevents me from doing pretty much anything normally for a while. Yeah. So that's not been great part of the week, but yeah, other than that, not bad. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I need to make sure I'm always speaking to the mic because I can see some very odd misunderstandings. Very awkward.
I heard you loud and clear, but it was just the wording, the choice of words.
Teddy, why don't
Interesting.
you? I
I'm
know.
down to my last 2 surveys. Finally. And this session has been going on for 256 minutes. Oh my god.
256 years. Yeah, I've not really been doing writs, so I haven't been having that many surveys, but like new ones, but I still have quite a few. I really need to just spend some time and get them done.
I really just wanted to get them out of my inventory.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. I have multiple characters that have quite a few left.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh, it's all the same character. Oh, alright. Alright.
Yeah, there is a Ninja Pulse PCNA guild. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. I've been there.
I've been there. Don't know if you're on our Discord, but if you're not, then just join our Discord and yeah.
I think I'm still Ninja Puller rank in NA.
Oh,
Oh well.
that's it.
Not much to say in NA.
There's one guy left. Where'd he go?
No. Where go?
Where did he come from? Where did he go?
Where? Yeah.
So Maya just
There we go.
randomly jamming with the music.
Ah, cool. Yes.
She vibing.
Cheetah doing.
Cat and I Joe, that's brilliant. I was sort of singing that in my head, and both Kazi and Lulu just posted at the same time. That's fun.
Oh, you cheeky.
You cheeky so and so.
Yeah, you're not. I'm supposed to be able to dodge, not you.
Do you know which year that song was released?
The song used to be my jam. Oh my god, same. It was one of those things. Whenever you went to a disco, it was always played at some point. Usually towards the end. 2005. Yeah,
2005. No way. It's not
Seriously?
2005. No.
No,
No.
it's 90s.
Yeah.
Gotta
It's
be.
1994.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's 90s. Yeah, that's not after I moved to the UK. Definitely not.
It was always there. It was always there. Wherever you went. Yeah.
Sound design in this game
Pretty good.
Absolutely
It was
brilliant.
decent. It's decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, August 1994.
So that
Yeah.
is exactly 30 years ago. What?
What?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm
August.
old, yeah. I was played in the 2000s a lot, yeah. There's a song by Swedish Eurodance group.
Were they Swedish? What were
Yeah.
they? They're called the Rednecks?
Yeah.
Or just Rednecks with a...
Rednecks with an X, yeah.
Something edgy like that. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah. We're edgy, we're cool.
Well, happy 30th anniversary for Cotton Eye Joe.
Yay, happy birthday!
Let's go with this.
Yeah, there are other versions and all that, but yeah, it's the Rednecks one. I know that, yeah. I mean, in the Czech Republic, everything was really delayed, so... but...
Or is it like dubbed in Czech?
No! Wow.
That'd be hilarious.
I'm just trying to come up with
Oh my
some
God.
lyrics. Oh, that would be... Especially if it was like that really bad dub that a lot of low-budget movies would get that would just speak over it.
Oh,
So
I thought you meant like where all the voices are done by the same person.
Well, that as well. That'd be so funny. Just,
Yeah, that actually happens.
oh. Oh man, I'm just trying to think of like, classic movies that they would just do that with, and I'm like, hello, how are you doing? I'm good, how are you doing? Yes, still good. That would be dreadful. Thanks for the stream. I'm going to go enjoy some Doom. Enjoy. And thanks for hanging.
Stay here and enjoy some Doom.
Or do both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm about to attempt to slay a gate,
Ooh.
which
Slay.
I'll probably make a
Wow.
fool of myself. Because that is an optional thing that you can do in the middle of some of the levels where the game just asks you to survive and bets that you won't. And for people who are really, really good at this game, obviously they can be done quite easily, but... If you're like me and you're out of practice and weren't that great to begin with...
You've played this stuff on Nightmare mode, right?
Oh yeah, I've completed it many times on Nightmare, but... the Slayer Gates on Nightmare are really, really brutal. Oh, that thing killed him. That's annoying. I'm gonna use him as a...
It turns out I had many, many, many more surveys of a different character. So no, I'm not yet done.
Remake of Cut Night Joe. Okay. Was it still the Rednecks version? Like they were trying to, reclaim some of their fame? Yeah, okay. Cool. Ah!
Hello.
I do love the way that like bits of them fall off as you're shooting them. It's really super gross and gory, but it's brilliant. Like you haven't killed them yet, but you made them look even worse than they did to start with. And that's genius.
It's really, really horrible, you're right.
And it just gives you just a really nice sense of achievement even before you killed it. Yeah, these dudes are so cool on the right. You see the helmet.
You're about to climb on that.
I definitely want to ride that.
That's what she said?
No,
Oh, come on.
yeah, I was last time I was playing this. I kept falling off. I kept not judging it properly. But yes,
Yeah, you can't use the dash too early, right?
Uh-huh.
Or you'll, like that.
yeah. But that's the thing. Then frustration sets in, and things are even worse. You just come on. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of platforming in bits of this game. It's not my favourite thing about it, but it works. The splatter and
I know.
that's grown onto him,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. That was a good one. Yeah, where does he put that when he picks it up?
Don't even. Where does he keep the missile launcher and all that stuff?
The way the gas just came out of that thing, that's deeply upsetting.
Really?
Did you get it though?
No.
Oh. I also panic.
First time for everything. I don't think I've missed that jump.
I also panic with the jump, so I just press it way too many times, often.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm doing. You're right.
Hey, thanks for the Fairfler. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. My English is not great on Sundays.
Specifically Sundays.
Exactly. And Mondays. Sometimes Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Friday, Saturday, it's not great either. So, yeah.
I thought you were going to say Friday's all right on a good day, but
These crystals are so pretty.
oh yeah.
Sundays or some days. Well, either.
This is like an endoscopy.
Yeah, it is. It so is.
Oh,
So disgusting. Although if you're doing an endoscopy and see that, it's like, hang on,
I think you've got issues, love.
that ain't right. Did you swallow a cat claw?
Just a cat paw. Is there a whole cat in there?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It's so funny.
oh, not bad.
Yeah, these really frustrated me. I was just furiously pressing jump, and I was doing quite well, but then I fell off like the last minute, and then I just couldn't get out of the lava. And lava hurts. Lava melts.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Oh wow. Man, I see through you. Help me come up with some good... Yeah, anything that's better than what I'm saying. Post-kill trash talk.
To be fair, yours is way better than mine anyway. Like, mine is like, hey, I killed you. You? So...
You demon. I say,
Hey!
look
Thanks,
here.
Lulu. I love you all, but gonna have to head out again. Awesome. Finally being able to hang out and chill for a bit. Thank you so much for hanging out. And
thank
have
you.
a wonderful week. I'll see you soon. See you soon.
Speaking of platforming, if you stay on these for more than a couple of beats, they start to...
So mean. It's brilliant, but mean.
Oh, there's an echo in here.
Oh.
That's fun. Listen to that. I mean, it is a cave. Traditionally. Alright, I think this is the way to get the key.
This is the way.
This is the way. Alright, let's give it a go. This is not easy though, and like I said, I'll probably be embarrassed.
All right, let's do this. Let's support Khan, everyone. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go!
I gave you a rock cheer on stream. You couldn't hear it, but it was there.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, let's kill those monsters. Yeah, these are super difficult even on the lowest difficulty. Well, I find anyway.
Yeah, they are pretty tricky, just because it's a target-rich environment.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, yeah. And just everywhere you go, there's something trying to, you know...
Yeah,
Get to the chopper!
this is kind of just a warm-up, and I think the big demons will start coming soon. And then the goal is pretty much to take them out first.
And sorry, Kazi, I know you spent your crux because you wanted to hear Mr. Schwarzenegger, but I was inspired. Hey, if we were to change the name of the channel points, what would it be to be more sort of, you know, ninja appropriate?
Star?
Throwing stars.
Shuriken? Yeah.
Shurikens. Yeah. And we have lovely emojis for those already.
Points.
Derp points.
Yeah.
I like it.
Ted point. Ted coin.
Oh, Ted coin. That's a good one. 2 for 1 deal, yeah.
Okay, one down. I think we got a Dread Knight as well somewhere.
When you just see that thing pop up, missiles incoming, and you have no idea where they're coming from, but you know they're probably going to hit you in the ass. It's great. Oh, that's so stressful. Oh, nice. Cut the dude. I love how you've got lots of medkits hanging around, and you're like, well, I don't need that. Thank you. I would have been already, you know, taking all of them. What if they hit you in the bum? They are coming from behind, yeah. But you only realize it after they've hit you, so it's a bit late.
Wait, a bum and hit you. What? Come from behind, hit you in the bum? What?
Well, I was just saying, you know, you get the pop-up missiles incoming, and you don't know where they're coming
very
from.
dodgy. That's what's just.
Well, it does, yeah, it is. It's just you don't know where they're coming from, and they, I don't know, because I'm trying to run away, I'm trying to see them, and they always hit me in the back, whatever. Let's go with that one.
Yeah.
I just know they're somewhere where I'm not looking. You literally can't even pick up that medkit. That's impressive. Well, my stream would have been also entertaining, but in very different ways.
And
If they hit you in the bum, they are coming from behind. That is sin level.
I think it was
Dodginess.
contextually accurate though.
Yes.
Like if something is being fired at you from the back, it might hit you in the backside. Just
Yeah,
saying.
that's true.
I'm kind of
That's
with
very
Maya on this one. I'm a student of the University of Hard Knocks, and I can confirm. Right.
Have you got extra hard mode with the Ted helping out?
Yeah, he was climbing across my arms just now.
Nice.
So I couldn't see the screen. or really concentrate on what I was doing.
What's left?
Nothing.
Oh, you're
Just
done.
little-
There we go. That's what I meant. There's one left, right?
It's a couple, yeah. There we go. There's still something else. Hello.
Nice. Another rock chair. Woo! And we should switch games. We've got 40 minutes left.
Fantastic. Well, there we go. That's a nice
That's
way to finish.
beautiful, yeah.
And I'm almost at the end of the level. Do you want me to
Yeah,
try
yeah,
and
let's do
finish
it, yeah.
or- Right, let me hurry up then.
No worries. We still have 40 minutes, and I feel like going naked into the Infinite Archives, I'm not going to last that long. But I'll go for as long as I can.
The betrayer's life
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
support is nearby.
Mm-hmm.
You do have a weapon, right?
Yeah. And I could have...
So again, those who are interested in the Doom the Dark Ages, we're not going to pay too much attention, but again, this is part of sort of a teaser of that story. We didn't know it when this was released, but that's
There's artillery everywhere.
this is sort of the aftermath of the events that we're going to see in that upcoming game. Go, Maya. Sorry, talking over each other.
No, it's cool.
I told you all to leave me here. I
Aw.
am where I belong. Saving your people will not bring you peace. Only make the burden you carry worse.
Well, you do you, I do me.
And now you seek to defy the Khan Maker herself. It is your people's time now to give penance, just as it was mine. Hear me, Slayer. When his heart is laid to rest, then his soul will be at peace. And so,
With hindsight, it is so obvious that they wrote all the story for the Dark Ages, or certainly the outline of it was written when they did all this.
Yeah. The stream is cursed. What? Oh, the hammer. The hammer.
Yeah. Which stream?
I don't know. Is it just with
Oh.
all the that's what she said? BRB need to get my mind out of the gutter, yeah.
I think that was Egbert being a little bit insistent there.
We just got another that's what she said, so yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we encourage this.
Wasn't me this time, right?
No.
No.
Okay.
More platforming.
It would be a problem if I stopped noticing I'm actually saying it. But then
Its location.
please call me out on that.
I mean, I said some. I can't even remember what it was yesterday, but were you there in chat? Something about sucking. Oh no, you were actually on the stream with us. You were actually, yeah. That just happens. Usually, you sort of realize it as soon as you said it. He's like, I wish I hadn't just said that.
Yeah, I forgot what it was.
Oh, what?
That's exactly what I do.
And because the platforms haven't come back yet, I can go.
Yeah, exactly. That drove me to insanity.
That was weird though.
Mm.
I hit the ledge the way you're always supposed to. He just didn't grab it.
What a silly sausage.
I guess I was off by just a little bit. And one more big fight for the end.
Crawler. Ah,
It's
got it, Kazi, yeah. It was the Infinite Archive this time. She won't last long, but she was staying there as long as she can. Ah. Ooh, big dude.
pull yourself together.
when you get that up close to like their face and then you do that to them, it's so rude, right? Boom. The way it shakes his head.
Boom
No,
Eternal.
ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Boom Eternal. Yes. Love that scene behind them. The big Atlas mech fighting the... well, they're dead, but... it just looks so cool. The backdrop, so dramatic. Hey, Ted, you're a dramatic backdrop. Yes. That was it?
That was it.
Gee. Yeah, that's nice. It's like you've
Skipped
done
a
this
couple of-
before.
We skipped a couple of secrets.
That's cool. Once or twice.
Are you kidding? Hang on. No, I can't get back now, can I? Although,
Anyway,
yeah.
we're done, right?
Yeah, I didn't actually pick up the key for after doing the Slayer Gate. I just
Oh,
ran
you
off.
silly sausage.
That doesn't matter. The main thing was
Yeah.
just to show
So
you
that's
guys.
3
All right.
dooms. Okay, now it's time to switch game and go to Elder Scrolls Online. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. There we go. All right, so what was it? I have to solo IA, well, get in there solo, naked, on my Necro, which I don't play often at all, and talking lore. Can you guys do the lore chat? Pellinal?
We'll talk to you about it.
Yeah.
But you've prepped for this. We haven't. You've done so much prep.
I'm happy to help as much as I can.
Maya's
but
making a face.
can't guarantee anything.
I mean, I am playing Doom Eternal. That's like dragging a narcissist away from a mirror.
Okay, it's loading. Also, voice changes coming to play.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Is it the more clothes you are able to put on, the heavier your voice becomes or something?
No, just a bit of cartoon voice. Not throughout, but for a bit. So yeah. It's gonna be fun. Alright, there we go. So we got just about half an hour left before I raid off, so there's plenty of time to embarrass myself thoroughly.
You're playing
I
with
suppose,
a
yeah,
deliberately gimped setup.
Oh
aren't
yeah,
you?
yeah. I didn't even try and sort of set up anything special. It's just basically make it as painful for myself as possible. Do-do-do, do-do-do. I mean, it is milestones. We met them, so that's what
Yeah.
you do, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, I think I just the boom arm hit the mic arm hit the TED. I just heard a little next to me.
Oh.
Well, he's shoving his head where it shouldn't be, to be honest. Meow.
Mhm.
Oh, that's fun. Since we started this up, Ted has made his presence known with 111 meows. Hang on, where's my Necro? She's awesome as well, so any excuse to take her out to play.
Oh, yes.
All right, Teddy.
Oh, my.
No, exactly. The idea, I wanted her to be like a Klingon woman, so terrifying, but also like you really want to go out drinking and have some fun because you know that would be fun, but you're also scared. All right. I need to drink a shot. What? Schnapsal. What? 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 All right. Oh, come on. Come on, game. Anytime today would be nice.
There we go.
There it is. Okay. Oh, daily reward. 3 luminous ink. My day is already better. Okay, let's go. Let's guys go, yeah?
Let's guys go. Yes.
I'm just gonna do it now.
Alright, I'm ready for some Infinite Archive.
Oh my god.
Goodness me. All right.
Oh, okay. But why can't you just tell us something about the lore, Maya?
I need to focus.
And not just yet.
Do you really want me to speak some more?
Wait, what?
Is it really that weird and different?
It's slightly crackly as well, yeah, which sort of
Yeah.
adds a slight element of, yeah, makes it slightly sinister.
Well, alright, so one legend.
Oh, that is distorting very much.
Okay, one legend talks of Pellinor coming to Tamriel from Atmora in the Merethic era. Oh, okay. How's it sounding?
A little better, yeah. I think it was just way too loud. It just clipped.
I'm just loud.
No, you're better now.
Alright.
It's like talking to a cartoon character.
I mean, that's sort of the idea, right? That's sort of the
Totally
idea.
different
Okay.
Did you say uwu, Maya?
Uru. Alright, so Pellinor was part of the Ysgramor's 500 companions. School.
Mm-hmm.
But there seems to be some conflict in the history, so yeah. Conflict in history.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't actually sure. Is that like known?
In
Or
the
do we not know
world,
whether or not
or-
he was? Because one of those things is definitely mentioned, but is that definite? Because a lot of things are mentioned that just aren't true, or that are controversial.
actually don't know.
I'm just asking Maya. It's okay if you don't, if you haven't confirmed that.
I have not confirmed.
Okay.
But yeah, if you want to just send it to me, the clip, DM the clip to me, and I'll repost it. I should have grabbed some potions. So this is obviously not an optimized setup in any way, shape or form.
There is no setup.
Exactly. Well, no, that's the point.
Yeah, do you have food and potions?
Yeah, I just realised I don't have potions, so that's not smart.
Nah, potions, schmotions, right?
Oh, what do you need? It's a stam necro, right?
Yeah,
So lava foot and some tri-stat potions, maybe.
that would be great.
All right, we'll group up and I can pour it in and read you.
Either Twitch or Discord, doesn't matter. I've got both open, Kazi. This is fun.
So he may or may not have been one of Isgrimmor's 500 companions. Hang on, how long ago was that? I can actually look this up.
Right, are you porting to me?
I'm logging in.
Oh, you're juniors.
Versus. There are advantages that will last as long as your next fight. Verses will make a huge difference as you fight waves of malignancies. Select a verse while I create a portal.
Alright, let's see what. Alright, that laughter is truly awful. Thank you for clipping it out. Yes.
Oh my god, Maya, you've unlocked like a very old memory in my brain. With that voice.
Yes. Well, do tell.
There was this like pre-YouTube video cartoon, like internet video cartoon about. Oh my god, what was it called again? It was called. The character was called Foamy the Squirrel, and it was just a really weird. I think probably flash animation. Stuff about a grumpy squirrel and oh my god, what was it called again? Let me see if I can.
Grumpy the
Something
squirrel?
with bagels. Foamy the Squirrel.
This maligraphy, I recognize it.
Ill Will Press.
In this case, that may not
Oh my
be
god.
a good thing. Be careful.
Okay, invite sent.
Oh. Do I come to the beginning now?
No, don't go to me. I'll come to you.
Okay.
Fascinating. I'm just going to trade some food and potions. It's not cheating. And maybe you should remind everyone why you're doing such a dopey thing. This is because of sub-goals being met, right?
Absolutely.
One of which was to do Infinite Archive solo. Another was to do
On
it
a
on a necro.
Mm-hmm.
This maligraphy,
One was to do it naked,
recognize it.
and one.
In this case, that
Declined the invitation.
thing. Be
There we go.
careful.
Thank you. So yeah, that's why I do stupid stuff. Oh, hydrate, thank you. Thank you, Khan. 67, that's an odd number.
That's just what I had.
Awesome. Well, so far so good. So we're at the first boss.
Hang on, you're not being kicked from the group, or from the instance now, are you?
No?
No, good.
Ha ha ha. Don't have enough marshmallow attack. Alright. I was about to count myself in.
And just as a reminder, this is all for charity as well.
Absolutely.
And for you guys, you know, for the sub goals and all the rest of it. So this is the first boss, right?
Yeah. I keep being knocked on my bum.
You need to block.
I'm trying.
I'm just being silly. Being serious. I think you need to block. So you essentially have no stats.
I have nothing, no. No damage, no nothing.
I'm surprised. Even so, I'm surprised at how slow it is. Also,
Uh-oh.
did you take the food?
Yeah, I think I did. Maybe I didn't? I can't heal. I have nothing. No!
Heavy attack, heavy attack.
Yeah, I can't. Wow, okay. That was quick. Jeez.
Rip.
Alright, so, just your stam looks a little low. Why is that? Oh, it's because you got no gear.
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the food is... You got the food?
Yeah. Yes.
And potions are quick slotted and everything?
Yes, yes.
And you still can't sustain. What are you using to fight him?
What do you mean?
Like blast bones and...
Yeah, well, you can see it, can't you?
no, I didn't spot it. But I was staring at your stamina bar, wondering why it's so low.
Oh, it's hidden by the bar. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, I'm using the usual stuff. But yeah, it's very low. You guys can talk amongst yourselves.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about Perennial Whitestrake then, because it is one of those bits of Elder Scrolls quote-unquote lore which is absolutely completely insane. And it's kind of difficult to process if you're just a player who's interested in learning, oh, well, you know, who is this figure that they keep talking about? You're just going to have to heavy attack him to death. You can't do anything else, can you?
Yeah.
She says, constantly casting stamina abilities.
Oh no, I'm heavy attacking. Alright, take that. Oh, I don't want to take that.
But who is he? Like, what's the most?
Well, I'm
What's
just gonna-
stuff that is?
I'm just going to tell you
known
what
about
I
him.
what I think I know is that he was Queen Alessia, who was sort of the leader of the human uprising against the the enslaved humans who rose up against the Aelids, the wild elves in Cyrodiil, and who took over basically the foundation of the whole
Sheesh.
empire and everything. That was her. He was her general, so he was her military sort of right hand.
Mm-hmm. All right. There's a Tales of
yeah.
Tribute deck from him.
Yeah, and an extremely effective commander, but also in the sort of the myths and legends, this incredible
Hermaeus Mora must be
warrior figure in his own right as well, and probably what I think what we're supposed to believe is that a lot of his military victories, armies crossing the land, have in the course of history became myth.
Right. But wasn't he the one who also went insane, or is there another?
Well, he went
Soldier.
repeatedly insane because he with bloodlust. But yeah, so lands that were ravaged and whole armies that were destroyed by him and his army later on became he did it single-handedly, which is obviously not believable. That strains credulity, but yeah, that's the sort of figure that we've got. So it's really hard to know what has just been fabricated, or exaggerated later. But one of the things that I talked about before when Mao was first talking about this, who's done Sunspire, right? We've all been to Sunspire in
Oh, baby.
Northern Elsewhere. No idea what you just. Maybe it's time to turn off the voice changer, Maya. It's so demonic. If you do anything but whisper, it's like.
All right. How is this?
There we go.
Whoa, who are you? Wait.
You move so fluidly. I wonder how many
You
so
have
one
to
of the
rewatch
things-
this stream, Maya.
One of the things that he's supposed to have done is when, after they'd taken the Imperial City and had driven the Wild Elves, the Aelids, out, he just kept going and pursuing any elves all around Tamriel with his army, and
Many,
he-
many
and-
elves.
Many
whatever
else.
his hair color was when he left, it was red when he came back because it was, soaked month after month in elven blood. That's the idea. It's really, really like these are not nice parables or children's stories. These are really bloodthirsty myths about
Yeah.
him. But yeah, one of the things he's supposed to have done.
Yeah,
he's
who
supposed
needs
to have
friends? I got an achievement.
Nice. He's supposed to have reached Sunspire.
Mm-hmm.
And pursued, the site of what is now Sunspire, and pursued the Khajiit. He didn't know what they were. He just thought, oh, elves with tails. And he was pursuing them
hang on.
up the mountain and beating down the mountain to get up there. And would it have been Kunzari? Yes, I don't know. But the Khajiit prayed for divine intervention, and Akatosh answered them and shouted Pelinal off the mountainside and out of elsewhere. And that little glow hanging in the air at the top of Sunspire is the remnant of that shout.
That's awesome.
Ah.
That's how that all ties together. And that's what Novintis is trying to do, is to rip open that wound in time wider. Can't remember why, so they can go back and stop the dragons from being defeated in the first place. I don't really know. But yeah, pretty nasty. So just going on a murderous pogrom throughout the continent, really. Not a very sympathetic character, but
I'm gonna hide over here. Ah, no, they're here. No.
He's got a festival named after him now, so I think he's done well.
Yeah, right. It sort of puts a different spin on the whole thing.
well, I mean, without wanting to get into sensitive areas, I feel like the festival of Hanukkah, as far as I describe it, if you look at the historical record, it is, among other things, a massacre or a resounding defeat of their enemies, Maccabees. So that's not the version of it that we, and that's just one example. There are many examples.
Many.
Yeah.
But obviously, this is a very extreme sort of fantasy version. But
Are elves real?
yes,
Yes.
Okay.
I've met Dawn Whisper. They're real.
All right, that's a good one.
And actually, she's every bit as lovely as you would hope, based on her streams and whatnot. But yeah, there's some of the weird stuff around Pelinal Whitestrake has to do with his.
Ooh. Thank you,
12.
Elizabeth.
You got 12 minutes, haven't you, Maya?
Yeah.
So are you not gonna
Oh, shit.
share any of the stuff you prepped about Pelinal? You just want me to read it?
Do it. I'm very
What if you want to know
focused.
more, basically, you can go and play the Oblivion expansion, Knights of the Nine. And that is more of the some of the more historical stuff about the guy. That's sort of more factual, evidence-based, and believable. But yeah, there's a funny thing. Let's see if I can look it up. But he is supposed to have been the uncle of Morihaus. But Morihaus was apparently a Minotaur,
Minotaur?
or a bull man. So, again, it's not known how literally we're supposed to take that. Was he actually a Minotaur? Because if so, because he was Alessia's consort, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So she was dating a Minotaur.
Well, she's depicted with like horn-esque, like a horn-esque hat or something, right?
Yeah. I'm guessing it's... They do this all the time in Elder Scrolls.
Yeah,
They sort of leave it up to you how literally to take things.
Oh, Celine, you bitch.
But for a long time, I thought the Seisi,
Nothing new.
you know, the Seisi, however you pronounce that,
Titi.
the
Titi.
ones from
Spoeder.
Akavir.
Akavir,
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were supposed to be literal snake people, but they're depicted in artwork as being just human. Maybe with an innate ability to transform into snakes.
Oh, no, no.
Maybe.
No, 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 no. No.
Maybe it's like Khajiit style. You have different versions.
Oh, no, I have no stam. No stam. She's also nearly dead, though.
Yeah.
Hey! Yee.
Oh my goodness.
Ow, ow, ow. Hey, Kamul. Pelinal Whitestrake is my lord and savior. Thanks for this subbing 11 months in a row. Wow. Well, just to remind everyone, you're making me do this. Chat made me do this. This was all the wonderful goals that we met last week. And so, yeah, I'm in IA on my own, which I've never done before. Now I have naked and on a necro. So, yeah, there's no build to speak of, nothing. Well, there's no build.
Now you should have 2 pieces of gear. Are you putting them on?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I should really do that, shouldn't I? And let's just put that in there.
I've got to say, I'm really surprised at how horribly difficult this looks.
I'm making it
did-
look more...
You have a weapon already?
Yeah, but I had one dagger.
Well, screw that one then.
No, well, it doesn't matter. What else did I get? What drops here? Shoot.
Whoops.
Jewelry?
Yeah, I don't know what I would have gotten. But anyway, we don't have a ton of time, so I'm just going to keep going. The best advice
Don't-
you've ever...
Don't give yourself one dagger. Just fix
No,
that.
I've
That's
got
gonna-
2. Oh, it went off. What?
Yeah, you unequipped it.
That's what I meant to do. There. I just made a boo-boo. The best advice you've ever given me is to turn the damage area pink. Yeah, absolutely. The Thalmor. Anyway. Minimum. Oh, I didn't loot. There we go. So that's why I didn't have anything.
Figures.
Yeah, let's go.
Anyway, so it's all tied
so
up with the slave rebellion, the Alessian slave rebellion. So that was, and I'm reading now because I don't have this. I don't have this down. The dates and stuff in the first era, 242. Needic slave Alessia prayed to the goddess Kine that she and her people would be able to take vengeance on their alien masters for their enslavement and torture and all the rest of it. Kine sent down her demigod son, Morihaus, and by his side was Pelinal, who was now arrayed in futuristic-looking armor.
Futuristic armor.
Yeah.
Is it a
They
Doom
arrived at
crossover? Or?
Alessia's camp after having already killed a bunch of Ayleid chiefs, and the stage for the whole rebellion was set. Alessia, the queen, Pelinal's armor and weapons were gifts from the 8 divines, according to, human custom, human tradition. And that is, again, part of the Knights of the Nine story. No spoilers, but part of the whole thing is that you have to go on a pilgrimage and you have to recover the relics of the Crusader, which is essentially Pelinal's armor. Allegedly, Pelinal's armor.
Allegedly.
And then the stage is set for a rematch with the spirit of his final enemy. If I remember rightly, they killed one another. Umaril the Unfeathered,
Oh, right.
who was leading like a... And again, this ties up with the dungeon Deaths of Malatar as well. And the story of that. The last desperate attempt by the Ayleids to avoid
Oh shit, no shit, oh shit, oh shit, no, no, no. Eek. Oh my good lord.
Just goes to show people underestimate sustain at their peril. You can't sustain, you can't do anything.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is not Maya's fault because this is not a build. This is a lack of build. Two-hander is a good call though, because at least
for the
it
extra
deals
clean.
some kind of splash damage
Yeah.
when you heavy
Sure.
attack.
Oh, come on. Oh, no. No, fine. It's fine. Okay. Oh, oof. That's all right, eh?
So yeah, the next note Maya's got here is that Pelinal goes on to slay all of the Sorcerer Kings of every Ayleid city-state in single combat. I didn't know that. And some of their names are Haromir, Gordhauer, and Fire King Hadul. Some legends have him down as the lover of Alessia, but that most sources don't agree on that. But basically, he would. Oh, apparently, here we go, Egbert. This is what you were talking about. Apparently, he's recorded as having another lover, somebody called Huna.
Another
And
lover.
Yes.
when Huna was
Yeah.
killed, shot with an arrow, that is when he started to go a little bit crazy and would go on these extended killing sprees when he was mad with rage.
Right.
And that was
right,
why
right.
he hunted down such large groups of elves anywhere where he could find them. Whether or not they were Ayleid or even Elvish. And Alessia apparently had to make sacrifices to the gods during these bouts of madness to keep them on side, because they were not, not keen on all this death and destruction.
That's cool. Well, we're out of time.
But you can see why
Aw.
Whitestrix Mayhem is named after him.
Oh yeah, Mayhem. Yes.
Even just with that little cursory look.
Mhm.
I made some more notes, but I guess, we didn't have that much time in Infinite Archive in the end. But we can always revisit it. Like it's quite.
That was actually quite fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, but Mori House, his broski. But thanks so much for hanging out, everyone, and thank you for the donations for Earn. That's what we're doing here. So let me link it again. That's all the information and where to donate. And I'm gonna raid off to now Octogeisha. So that's the next stop on this wonderful raid train organised by Alas Elizabeth.
Woohoo.
So please stay on if you can. Keep on lurking. Tell all your friends about it, that it's happening. And you still got a few more days of awesome streams.
And remember to use the link. Earn, expand animal rights now. They are a small operation, as we said. Just a handful of lawyers who are trying to make a real difference on this stuff. It's that's a very cool cause. I think almost anybody could get behind that, unless something's very wrong with their outlook. And I'm sure every little donation
100%.
helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're playing Snail Simulator. That looks amazing. Oh, I love that. Yeah, so that's very animal related. Love it. Well, and let's make sure to say hello. Let's go. Thank you, guys. See you next week.
Bye bye.